after you do that, the four of you who are up there can make me a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Where's my dice? There it is. That is 14 plus... 26.
I'm streaming music, guys, by the way.
Okay. Alright, so 26. Let me roll.
Am I in this click?
No.
No.
I'm in the bottom, right?
Yes.
So you needed to hit a 23. So...
24!
Can of Andicus and... oh wait, you were the 5. What about you, Alex?
I got
you're
I got 24.
Ronan, what did you roll again, Alex?
20.
I mean,
I'm Gordon.
Not Alex, my bad. Dordan and Ronan, bro. Gun in my mouth. But what did you roll again, Cooper?
24.
24. You guys both rolled the same thing. Okay, that made it twice as confusing because he said 24, baby, and then I looked at your fucking sheet.
No, okay, I thought you rolled a 26. Dude.
Yeah, 26. Sorry, yeah, I can't do math.
I'm gonna say what? I'm gonna say
14.
26.
14
Right.
plus 12. 14 plus 12.
Okay, sweet. So Veshna doesn't spot it, but the rest, well, not Kate and Venicus either, but the other two of you notice, like you make this sort of alcove, and you're kind of just like, all right, yeah, we got it, and you're kind of just like, you look over your shoulder, and further in the, oh wait, which of you can see in the dark, and would anyone have like cast? Like, you guys
I think I can also. I have dark vision for my cloak.
Okay.
Yeah,
good,
and I can see because of true sight.
Okay, sweet. Okay, yeah, but you guys look over your shoulder like after you make this little alcove, and you just see this little small like kobold, and he is just like around, like he's just a little bit down the way, just kind of like belly to the stone, just like looking at you guys, and you turn around and you guys make eye contact, and he's just frozen.
Two questions. How long has it
Yes.
been in his sphere of invisibility?
It's been, oh yeah. Do you still have the sphere of invisibility up? Just hit me.
I mean, I would have kept it on.
Oh yeah. So if you kept it on and then he was doing this, yeah. So this is how it goes then. So it's just you guys are invisible while he's doing this stone shape shit. So this kobold is belly to the stone, and it would have been probably about like 2 minutes, by the way. Belly to the stone, and he just sees the stone morphing in front of him, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" But he doesn't see you, and he's literally just prone, just watching this. And you turn around, like you all are still invisible, and you see the kobold just kind of like, again, he's like fucking doing an army crawl on the stone, or on the floor, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening to the wall.
I gotta look through my spell book real quick.
I mean, I could command him.
Oh, you can?
I can use command, but if I worry that he will make the save.
YOLO.
A kobold?
You never know, man. He could be a kobold with class levels, dude.
You know what? You're right.
A classy kobold.
He's prone. You said?
Yep, he's prone.
I have hold person.
I don't know if we want to waste hold person on a little kobold.
As an oracle, I don't have to prep any spells. As long as I know it, I can cast it. I just have to follow how many I have per day. So
How far
only other.
away did you say he is?
Like 15 feet.
15 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Beat his ass.
I was
Don't
gonna
wanna
say
make noise.
I could do another stone shape and just fucking. He's laying on the ground, and I could literally just pull him into the ground.
I will say that if whenever you get, because again right now he's just looking at the wall doing something. If any of you guys like become visible to him, he's probably gonna yell or something.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm. Fuck it. Yeah, I think maybe I'll cast a command.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Could we maybe, because we're invisible, could we probably scare the kobolds? I also have memory lapse, so I could cast that, and we can re-roll diplomacy, intimidate, or an opposed skill check.
If that's what you want to do.
Wait, reroll an opposed skill check?
Opposed means you versus them, like perception versus stealth.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that would have had anything to do with him noticing us before, but those checks were for us to notice him.
Yeah. He was stealthing.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I feel like, well, my command was going to be for him, like, you can only give one command word. So the command was going to be for him to approach, so that he would walk into the bubble of invisibility, and then we could just grab him.
Yeah. You can do that.
Any objections before I do that?
Does he have to follow the command and not do anything else?
Well, yeah, it affects him for 1 round, so he has to immediately follow that command of whatever word I give.
Oh, it says it
It
may
may
do
not
nothing
take any
but...
actions. Oh,
Yeah.
no, this is from a different...
Oh.
Oh, yeah, but all of them have the caveat of, like, can't do anything until next turn.
Yeah, it
So
says
that's a
do
big
nothing
order.
but moves, so I'm assuming that, he can't make noise. Like he can't go, ah, help! Like,
Yeah, imagine
all
he
he
just
can
starts
do is
walking
what you
towards
told
him.
him to do. Yeah.
Yeah, so the DC for that is a 17 will save.
Okay.
And I just command him, approach.
Alright, let me look up how invisibility sphere works again. Okay, so, let me double check. I think this might be something that breaks your invisibility. I believe this is a hostile action. But either way, is that okay with you?
Stone shape, though, so.
Well, he has to have line of sight to use it in the first place, right? So, when he casts it, like, it's a hostile action that will negate the invisibility for himself. And I'm just making sure before I roll this guy's will save that that's something you're okay with. Like, if you do it and he succeeds, he will see you. You're muted, Alex, if you're saying.
Sorry. Yeah. So it removes it for just me?
Just you, yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, cool. What type of save is it?
Will save, DC 17.
Oh my god.
Oh my
he
god,
fails.
dude. Yeah, so I tell him to approach, and he has to. It says he can do nothing else but move during that turn as efficiently as possible.
Okay, cool. So as efficiently as possible means he will stand up, and then he will walk toward you, and then he walks straight up to you.
Sick. As soon as he walks straight up to me, I'll use my casting of animate rope, and I'm gonna give it the command. What is it? Coil and knot. So it wraps around his arms and ties.
Okay. Is anyone else gonna do anything?
I can't see shit.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing anything yet.
So when it
Gonna scream, would you not have
so
Yeah, I mean, I guess instead of his hands, I'm trying to think, because I got 50 foot of rope. He's a kobold. How much can I do with 50 foot of rope? But, I mean, he walks in the invisibility sphere after being commanded, and I will use, I'll have the animate rope, coil, and knot. Is there a way that I could bind him so that it covers his mouth and his arms?
with 50
If
feet
I
of
have
rope,
50
yeah,
feet?
he's a tiny creature.
Okay, so I give it that command. I'll cast the spell. So he walks in and immediately gets hog-tied and bound.
Okay, cool. When it rolls around to Veshna's turn, she just lifts up her axe and looks at you.
I look at the rest of the group. We alright with killing the lad, or
Do what you must. These species, I'm pretty sure, are dirty.
When she hears "do what you must," she swings the axe and just kills it.
yeah, fair enough.
Annoyingly, though, this oh wait, did you create rope or did you animate rope you had?
I animated rope that I had, but I
Alright,
can
the rope
mend the
that-
rope.
Okay, I was gonna say the rope that you had gets split into 4 segments that are each like 12 and a half feet. And then you can, but
Yeah, alright.
yeah.
I'll use an artificer's touch and put that shit back together.
so,
What I would-
yeah, but go on.
I was just gonna say, but if you're gonna do description, do that. This is for what I want to do with him now that he's dead.
Yeah. I was just saying,
There's your body
Veshna kills him, and then you guys are chilling.
Did you just fucking kill something?
Shut the fuck up.
How bad is that corpse split?
Cut his head
She
off.
cut him in half.
Oh, hit in half. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, he's about the size of the head of her axe. So fucking.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair. I was gonna say we could get some intel on him on if there's a way of us casting it on this body. I have Speak with Dead.
I mean, if you want
Right.
to,
I
I'm
just meant
definitely gonna line the
like,
parts
get
back up
intel.
whenever you're done and animate the body.
Sure, but I feel like
Animate, cool.
getting any intel about these dragons might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do I have a feeling like can I make any kind of like heal check or something to see if I would be able to even if the body is suitable enough for Speak with Dead?
Oh yeah, you know, like I mean, you could do it. It would work. It doesn't
Yeah,
say one
it
dead
says a
creature
damaged
that's in one
corpse.
piece.
Yeah, a damaged corpse may be able to give partial answers or partially
But do you
correct
know that
them.
casting that takes 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want to do something like that, you should probably get the squad up first.
Yeah, we move into our little hobbit hole. We'll
Yeah.
keep the body there, and I guess this is where we can alert the group.
Yeah, you guys have a tiny little like claustrophobic ass base camp. That's in the wall.
I can
That
use
was edited by Stone Shape.
I can make it bigger. I can use another casting, but I only get 2 of those.
Oh, it's gonna be real tight.
Conversation is so fucking gay, dude.
So Catameticus, you kind of receive the message from or the sending from Eliana, like, are we good?
How much can I reply back? Do I know?
25 words, but you could just kind of tell me what you're trying to say.
I mean, would I be able to describe the area in 25 words?
Yeah. Like you can just say like X amount of feet south of the tip, inside inside the cave.
Yeah.
Same elevation as the etc. That's you can say that in less than 25 words. Okay, cool. So she's gonna roll her teleport with the rest of you. She needs to roll under an 85 or an 85 or lower. All right, sweet.
Too close for comfort.
So yeah, the rest of the team appears in this tight little fucking closed ass room.
all right. I'll use another Stone Shape. I'll use
And-
another
and-
Stone
like
Shape.
fish in here.
I'll give us another 20 feet.
Which
I'll
one
give
of
us
you
another
did the
20
wash?
feet.
I bet there was Vishna.
So the
Alright,
moment, immediately when you guys are up here, whatchamacall, like, well, wait, do you actually cast another Stone Shape?
Yeah, I'll make it a little bigger. I don't
Okay,
even
sweet,
think
alright.
that it all reasonably fit in a 20-foot cubic area.
Okay, cool. So, any, let me think. Oh yeah, so, yeah, I guess, you guys can talk to one another, but should probably do so quietly. I don't know if anyone has any capability of, like, you know, just keep your voices down, don't get too animated, and no one will probably notice you. You should probably have someone keep an eye out for wandering kobolds, though.
Ken's in 60 feet of dark vision, so he'll do it.
Okay, cool. And they're weak enough to the point where, like, a magic missile at your level would just, like, kill them. But, like, you know, but you don't want to, like, make, you know, you guys know what's going on. Make a ton of noise and shit. So yeah, so what now?
I mean, realistically, is there any info that we actually want from this dude? Because otherwise, I can let Ronan have the body and we can just start planning the attack.
The only
Because the
thing-
more I think about it, the less I think this kobold knows anything at all.
The only
You
thing
know?
I'm concerned about that I think's worth asking is that Kenzen would probably know that kobolds. I mean, maybe I don't know if it's different Pathfinder, but to my knowledge, outside of the game, and what Kenzen would probably know is that kobolds tend to serve dragons sometimes. So I think it'd be worthwhile asking, like, are you serving these dragons in any way, shape, or form?
When
I-
Kenzen asked
I
that,
think that's. Oh, you're gonna ask it?
no, I was just saying when Kenzen asks that or mentions that, Calvira like nods in agreement.
I can't see him, but I would give him the dumbest fucking look in the world.
He's just looking at the wall, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not even looking at him.
Put the money in the bag.
Like, brother, there's 3 dragons. This is their
Yeah.
cave. There's a kobold. Come on.
But Calvira would go, if they're serving the dragon, then perhaps it knows something. But the spell does take a while. Perhaps this is something we should look into after we've won.
Yeah, Thornton would agree. Plus, if we end up killing those other dragons, I can cast it on them, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I
The-
just want to
the
make
only
sure
thing
like
is,
we're
though-
not gonna like fight these dragons. All of a sudden, 300 kobold pour out of this cave.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is that Eliana disagrees with Moira and thinks that you guys should be thorough, and if you're going to do it at all, the information will be most valuable now. She says that. Two,
Okay.
if the creature's alignment, if you're like opposed to it, alignment-wise, if you use Speak with Dead, I believe he gets a save, and the Kobold save would be a lot
okay.
lower than the Dragon save.
You know, that's a very
Yeah,
good.
but couldn't we just speak with the kobold after the fact too?
Well, yeah, I'm saying like that's what the initial pitch was, but that's just what Alex asked
Oh,
about the Dragon.
yeah. So it says if it's a different alignment and they make the will save, they can refuse to answer or lie to you.
Yes.
Oh.
That's kind of crazy. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll take the 10 minutes. If everyone's down, I will take the 10 minutes and cast Speak with Dead for this kobold
Okay.
I'm cool.
for sure. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Roll me a D100.
Okay. Hey.
Oh yeah. But before you roll the D100, I guess. I mean, if you roll it, it's whatever. Does anyone want to watch the fucking outside, like in case another kobold wanders around? Do you want to?
Kenton's gonna keep an eye out.
Okay, he's keeping an eye out. Okay, cool. Yeah. So roll me a D100 and let me know what it is.
Got it. 90.
90? Okay, cool. So, you're 5 minutes into casting this, and Kenzin, you see another kobold just kind of wandering up down the way.
I whisper like another kobold. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, do you just kind of want to autopilot him, cause?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Right now we're not in combat yet, so I'm saying
okay,
like,
you're
so
just
right now
in
it's just
combat. Yeah.
what would Kenzin do?
Kenton
Fucking-
would probably signal them because he doesn't have a reliable way to one-shot this dude without
Okay.
making noise.
Okay, got it. So you signal everybody, and if no one else like raise a hand or anything, Eliana's gonna just kind of like peek out, and just like say some components, and you see the kobold that he's just like waddling and shit, and then he just stops and he drops his sword, fucking and then Eliana just looks at Veshna, and she just does like two quick little nods. Veshna walks out, coup de grace the kobold, and then takes both pieces of its body and brings it back into the outpost.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. So you finish the last 5 minutes with the Speak with Dead, and you fucking are talking to a dead kobold. Let me read this shit. I don't know how this shit works. Knowledge is limited to what it knew. Alignment's different. It gets a will save. Oh, let me fucking. Oh boy.
Yeah, man. Go for it, dog. He almost made the last one, so
You can try.
yeah, give him
16.
16. No,
He's high rolling OD, but his bonus is bad. All right.
Yeah. He's getting close. Like the DC's 19. He's
Okay,
he's
cool.
getting
So
close.
it did not succeed, so it has to speak truthfully, I believe, otherwise. So you get one question per 2 caster levels. That is
5
what,
questions.
5? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Level 11.
what are your 5 questions?
I guess first question that Dorn would have is
Did you just do it yourself?
I did. He would say what is I'm so tired of the accent. What is the name of the master you serve?
Name of the master you serve. Go to my notes. Dragon names are weird.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he says, so the name of the master you serve, it just says in one word, Duthos de Grixis.
Okay. You want to spell that for me, Chief?
Yes. And anyone who knows, that's how it's spelled. Anyone who knows the name, or who like hears the name, everyone I guess can roll me Arcana on dragon names.
Got it.
Arcana. Okay.
What is Arcana?
I rolled a is actually crooked. Let me turn on a light. Okay, 16 plus 3. So I got a 19.
Got an 18.
Okay, cool.
Kenton has it. Let me just pull this shit up real quick. Arcana. 27.
Okay,
Damn,
cool.
smart motherfucker
So-
over there.
And that was for Kenzen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So Kenzen would know that, as well as Elion and Calvier, and you guys kind of just come to this conclusion on your own. The kobold starts to like talk, and well, the bubble wrap got stuck to my feet. There we go. Fucking Amazon packages. But the kobold, when it said the name, like it kind of tapered off toward the end, as if it like went to say more, but like couldn't remember. And you would know that dragons, like their names and how many syllables and how long their names are, tend to reflect their power. And this kobold said Duthos de Grixis, and seemed like he was going to keep saying things, but he did not remember. So the name is probably longer than that.
I see. Okay. We got more questions?
You have access to 5 more questions, and you have, I believe, like 10 minutes or 11 minutes, how long to ask them. So.
Yeah.
Do we want to ask him how many fucking kobold are here? Give or take.
I mean, do we want to... we could. Do we also want to confirm that these are the only 3 dragons that live here?
Oh yeah, are there more dragons that live here?
Yeah. So I would ask him, how many red dragons call this cave home?
Do we want to specify red? Because then there might be blues that are chilling or something.
How many dragons call this place home? Keep it.
How many dragons call this place home? That is an interesting question. Okay, so it would say none.
None. That's mother. This little bastard. Should I ask what if this isn't a place that they live? You guys think I should ask
How many?
what like what is this place for?
Hold up 1 sec. It just occurred to me. Do you speak Draconic?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, just making sure. I assumed you did, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I needed to translate this for other people.
Yeah.
I'd assume that I am just actively translating
But
the answer.
when it says none, and given the fact they're literally dragons outside, you get the idea that either 1, this is a place that they haven't been at for too long, or 2, they have just, even if they live here, they have never called it home.
Okay, fair enough.
I would ask how many have been using this area to.
Or you get 3 more questions, so deliberate before you ask them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We want to say something on the lines of how many dragons have been residing here for the past. How long has it been since the Ifringar attack?
The Ifringar attack, like, what, 7-8 months probably?
For the past year. How about that?
Yeah, I'm down with that. How many dragons? So yeah, I'll ask that. How many dragons have used this place within the last year?
It says 6.
6. Okay. Got 2 more questions. Should we ask? So, like, he said that he serves this dude, but we don't know for sure, especially if there's 6 dragons in this pool, that he is any of the ones that are outside.
Oh,
We
okay,
can also
hold up.
infer that
Wait.
we killed
Yeah.
one. So.
There's information that you guys have that
Okay.
that I should mention. So when the dragons pulled up on the city, the big one said that its name was Rhaegon something, bro. What the fuck? Hold up, I have it written down. He said his name was Rhaegon Darathrix, and he said he serves his lord Duthos de Grixis. So you guys would know that name is the name that the dragon said at the wall.
Okay.
And that the dragon that you guys are here for is the one who said he served that one.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Or rather, it was in the group of the one that said he served
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
You guys killed that one, the one who gave the message.
Mhm.
You guys killed him. But one of his squad that pulled up is who you were here for.
Yeah, and these guys all look the ones outside look relative/weaker than the one that we killed, right? Or rather, of
Yeah,
age
look,
slash
they look
younger.
either the same or younger. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
The big one is like the same.
Okay. Yeah.
You have 2 more questions.
So with that in mind, what else we got, boys?
How many?
Yeah, I mean, how many kobolds
Yeah,
is probably a good question.
How many motherfuckers?
Yeah. How many other kobolds?
I want a small army of undead. We might be looking at it.
It thinks, or like it doesn't think. It's a fucking undead body, but it just says, it doesn't it doesn't really give you an exact number. It seems like it doesn't like have that, but it says my entire clan resides in these mountains, in the tunnels in these mountains.
Any kind of check I can do to know what the average kobold clan size might be?
Sure, you can roll me knowledge local or
Yeah.
Arcana.
What about survival?
Let's see what's better.
Arcana?
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause they typically
well,
start
I know
dragons,
if local's a little better, so let's do
I'll
plus
roll
8.
the Arcana for Kenzen. Kenzen rolled a 33.
Cut, well, you know,
You got it.
I have a
So you know
16.
that a clan of kobolds is usually like a few hundred.
Okay. All right then. Okay, so a few hundred in here, and we've got one last question. Should we ask if he knows, if he's heard the name, Velzaris? Since, like, these dragons have been pulling... Like, we made that connection the last time between, like, the shit that happened in Savasa with Velzaris, and then, like, the announcement that the Red Dragon made. Should we ask if... to see if this guy...
I don't think we should do it by name, because if you start dropping by name, it might just not know the name. So,
right.
You could describe it.
So then maybe I should ask about the blue dragon that he was riding on then.
Say something along the lines of, have any of the 6 dragons that have resided here in the last year communicated with any other dragons?
I might just want to ask because I feel like he wouldn't know that. I kind of ask if a blue dragon, if he knows if a blue dragon has come here within the last year. Because then that would kind of narrow it down. The one blue dragon we've kind of interacted with has been the one that Velzaris is riding / controlling. So maybe just like, has a blue dragon shown up here? Do we think? All right. So I'll use the last question. I will say, has a blue dragon shown up within the last year?
No. And the body just...
Okay. All right.
Line those legs up.
All right. Shit. Well, that's a lot of good information. We gonna start prepping a box now?
Yeah. Needless to say, I cast what is it? Restore corpse twice on both the bodies as I need to. How intact is the second one?
They're both literally in 2 pieces.
Okay, yeah, I line them both up, restore corpse twice, mark down, and then I use 2 charges of animate undead, of my wands.
All right, so let me double check. Animate dead. 1 or more corpses. The corpses are based on
hit die.
And just double checking if, like, do they show up? Yeah. So they're as strong as, like, are they as strong as the thing you summon, or are they as
I think so. Like,
amount of strength based on the spell? I've never actually done that. I've never done
the wording of it on the components is that you need, so like the components portion is 25 GP per hit die of the undead, and then you can put it
an
into
onyx gem worth of 25 GP. I have onyxes.
Yeah. So, and it says the per hit die of the undead, and then you can make it skeletons or zombies. So I guess you can make it any hit die variation, because yeah, they bring up the skeleton and zombie templates.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that tracks. Well, the template is something that gets applied to a creature, that already exists. So, yeah. Zombie retains all the natural weapons, man, patch attacks, weapon efficiencies of the base creature. Blah 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 blah. So yeah. It's based, I believe, on like your spell. I think. So. I think you can choose to make as strong as an undead as the spell will allow you to.
It's a 3rd level spell, so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna rule it that way until I get more information about it. So yeah. How the fuck do we? How many onyxes do you have? I guess. How many hit die of zombie are you getting? I guess.
And we're sure it doesn't take the hit die they already have.
I'm not. I'm not sure. I haven't.
I don't think so, because it says because it has a limit on how many hit dice worth of undead you can control at any one time. So I think it's just.
How many hit die do the kobold have?
A hit die or DR or hit die, they have I believe it's 1.
1.
Yeah,
so
1d10 is their hit die.
I'm pretty sure. So for the amount of hit die they would have if they were alive, I'd be using 1 onyx for that.
Yeah.
Per 25. Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure.
So do we want to rule it as you just get an undead or a zombie version of the base creature?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, sure. So you fucking get 2. Up to the amount of hit die that he can keep control based on the spell. So right now
4
he has 2.
hit die. Dude,
I'm pretty sure I can have
4 hit die per caster level.
Yeah. So you can have what is that? 44 total hit die.
Well, he's using it from a wand, right?
Yeah, I'm using it from a wand.
Yeah. It's the caster level of the wand base. Which if you just bought a base wand, the spell is a.
3rd level.
I mean, if you bought a cleric one, I guess you could use it. It's a 3rd level spell, which means 5th caster level, right?
So 20.
Yeah.
You can control 20.
Yeah. So 20 hit die worth of zombies.
We're just gonna go deeper in the cave and kill 20 kobolds.
No, we don't need to do that. That's too much work.
That's not a terrible idea, though.
I will say, at some point, Ronan was playing with the bones, and he's not a doctor, so he's like trying to attach like leg to arm, rib to head. He does not know what he's looking at.
Yeah, and then when you cast the spell, as long as the body is intact enough, it just comes out how it should be. Okay. So if you just collect them all and just cast them on it, I'll just say it would work as long as all the bones are from the same fucking creature, which you probably couldn't discern. So yeah, that probably won't work actually.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Especially if no.
So yeah, so you have that. Calvira would tell you guys that the range, the touch attack on the wand has a large range, and that since this dragon is equal in power to the one, or roughly equal in power to the one that she's controlled already, that she can just she says that she doubts that it would be able to make that save if she connected with it. So she's going to ask that what you guys do mainly is deal with the little ones. Because she should be able to start the fight by taking control of the big one.
I was gonna say, do we want to cast another bubble of invisibility and coup de grace this sleeping little one? If there's like 8 of us and we all hit this motherfucker.
That is something we could try.
How big's the sphere?
It's 10 feet radius from the person. So I don't know if we could all fit in there.
Probably the heavy hitters, though. Brutus, Softail, Veshna.
Actually, wait. If it's a 10-foot radius, we would literally be occupying just a perfect circle of squares. But I think we could maybe fit all in there.
Okay, cool.
See, my thing is I can just hit the motherfucker with knockout.
I mean, it has a high likelihood to save knockout, though.
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna knock out the dragon in the first hit.
But yeah, so if you guys want to go out there and do that, you can do that. It's up to you guys.
I'm down. I think that's a good idea. If we're gonna do that, I'll cast the communal spells. So I'll give us communal airwalk and communal protection from energy fire. So for the fire, you can take 120 points worth of fire damage before it gets dispelled.
Kenzin can summon Monster 5. So he's going to prep that as his action when we hit this baby dragon, because he can't get it in the circle. And then from there, Jamel, all you.
Wait.
Hey, sweet, got it.
Somebody run the plane past me real quick.
We're gonna invisibility bubble, go up to the sleeping one, and coup de grace to like maximize our hits to start the fight, and then let Calvira go and try to handle the big one while we keep the little ones off of her.
Okay.
Let me know if we think this will come in handy during this coup de grace moment. Within 20-foot radius of you, oh my god, within 20-foot radius of you must make a will save to resist the effects. If the creature fails, it will take a -2 penalty on attack rolls and saving throws, and to armor class for the duration of the spell.
What that would do is if the thing failed,
It would wake up, right?
yeah, you would probably wake it up by casting that if it has a verbal component. You probably just want someone to coup de grace it straight up while you're invisible.
Mike, I will give
There's a vocal
Softail
component.
the +4 to charisma.
It doesn't I have the +4 headband. It's not gonna.
Oh, it was Kenzin that needed it, right?
Yeah. So
I'll
don't
give it
bother
to Ken.
giving it to him because he's not gonna. How long does it last?
It's a minute per level, so it's 11 minutes.
Okay, yeah, then you can give it to Kenzie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm doing all of the spells right now that are at least 10 minutes duration, so we can go and match our plan.
Hold on,
So
I
let's
don't
get to
remember the flow of how this goes, so I'm just making sure I get it right.
Ooh, he has missile. That's cool.
Yeah.
He has the most goofy ass spell list for a fucking sorcerer this level I've ever seen. It's fucking awesome.
So who's gonna be cooing the gra?
All of us.
No, I mean, so it's a full round action, right? That, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's no reason why you wouldn't all be able to do it together. So yeah, you guys all do it together. It will work. Like, there's no way it gets auto hit, auto crit by like 5 people, and then makes the save against the damage to not die for all of
But
them.
those
There's
are
no
like
way.
melee attacks, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna be participating.
Yeah.
same.
You're also going to be the one casting the invisibility bubble, if I recall correctly, right?
Yes, but
Yeah,
as soon as
so
they
you wouldn't be
attack in the
participating.
visibility bubble, everybody, if you attack, only you become visible.
Yeah, like you would say invisible. Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to stay invisible, like Ronan, then don't coup de grace,
Yeah.
and we could like stay invisible. You could do other stuff from invisibility.
Calvira's gonna cast invisibility on herself and kind of just sneak over and try to like tag the motherfucker with the wand, like as you guys do that.
Yeah, I casted. So I gave what's his face the +4 to charisma. Like brain farting right now. I gave myself bark skin, and I used my second extend for that, and I'm gonna give the extend meta magic wand to Ronan. There's 1 charge left on that, so any spell you cast, you can extend it and double its duration.
Here you go.
Probably use that for the Archon's aura when it's time.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think all of the buffs necessary for us are there.
Sorry. Question. Is there enough room in this place for my zombie kobolds?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
They're fucking, yeah. One thing that I will mention though is that invisibility sphere keeps you invisible, but doesn't stop you from making noise. So whoever, it actually might be a good idea for you to have whoever's to do the coup de grace kind of go with him by yourselves, or to have them like to have Eliana just like cast invisibility on them personally, and then have them go alone. Just because like if you all go together, there's a good chance you wake it up before you get there.
I might stay in the hobbit hole with the zombies, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the spellcaster, like Canomanicus goes up with the melee fighters, but the spellcasters kind of hang by the mouth of the cave.
It's Softail,
Veshna,
Gordon...
Softail,
Veshna,
Gordon,
Softail.
and Brutus.
Brutus. Okay, so 4 of us. That should be pretty good damage.
Wait, who's the 4th? Me?
Are you not a melee fighter?
I mean, I have a warhammer. It doesn't have.
I mean,
it don't
like,
have no bonuses. I'm a cleric.
You have high AC though, right? Because you have like a shield.
Yeah. So I'll go.
That's what I mean. Like you can handle your own and not die.
I got 32 AC. I can walk in.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? 32 AC?
I just gave myself bark skin, so the
that's on par for level, roughly.
I normally have 28, but
yeah.
now I have 32.
What am I doing?
Cleric
AC
playing
so
as a fucking
low.
paladin.
I mean, that's just how it is. There's not much you can do to fix that. You're a wizard at high level. That's how it works. Oh wait, let's talk about Softail then. Yeah, that's
talk
still
about
issue.
Softail.
But yeah, so So who's gonna go do the coup de grace? Veshna will offer to.
Yeah, Softail's out.
If someone has invisibility on her.
So then what do I
Yeah.
have to do then here now?
You're
What
just
do I
gonna
do, assist?
go with the group once the fight actually breaks up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll go. So it'll be me, Softail, Brutus, and Veshna. And are we still doing the invisibility bubble plan? So,
Yeah.
Canonicus, are you coming up with us?
So if we have
Okay.
extra room, then I can have Kenzin summon something that can fit within the invisibility bubble, and also.
Well, whatever
Will
you
that
summon
thing make
might not
noise?
be very smart or stealthy. Like if you summon like a dinosaur, it's just gonna be like, "Arr!" You know,
No,
a
but
fucking
I
dinosaur.
can summon a baboo. What's a baboo?
A babao is a demon.
You
That
guys fought those in my
motherfucker
game.
Slobber.
Whatever you summon will follow like can follow simple orders that it can understand. But it like it might not act exactly how you want it to in terms of like
so then we'll wait.
stealth and stuff. Yeah. But yeah. So Veshna's gonna get turned invisible by Eliana and sneak up and one shot the dragon. Calvira's gonna sneak up while invisible and try to hit the big dragon that's flying out there with the wand.
Oh, we just one shot this motherfucker?
Well, I'm saying like that. I'm talking about the plan.
Okay.
And then the rest of you are gonna just do the invisibility bubble shit and just kind of prepare to fight the third one. Is that what's happening?
Well, no, we were going with that. Like, Veshna isn't going to go invisible by herself. The 4 of us, or 5 of us, are going to go walk up and coup de grace this one.
Okay, so you're still.
While
all
the
gonna
rest
go...
of the group waits
Okay.
at the mouth of the cave.
Okay,
until,
cool. Yeah,
you know.
I'm just saying that like okay, it's gonna be a group. Everyone's gonna need who's going is gonna need to roll stealth check, and you might get detected by any one of the 3, which might wake the one up. This is what I was saying.
Right, but like.
But just saying we're okay with doing that despite that.
Yeah, because I don't think that I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I think Veshna's the only one that's gonna walk up and swing at this dragon. That's a
we're
bad
also getting
idea.
plus 20 each to our spell check because of invisibility. So.
All right, sweet. All right, so the 5 of you roll me stealth as you guys execute this, and now we'll start putting your tokens on the map so we can like put you in the locations.
This is such a yikes.
I'm feeling so good.
40 for Softail.
Cool.
Plus 18.
What's the roll?
Fuck.
You rolled an
You
18 on your stealth. Plus 20 is 38. Yeah.
Because my stealth is normally a -5, so with the plus 20, it's a plus 15.
Interesting. Okay. Let me roll a.
I did not know you had -5 to stealth.
I'm a dwarf in full plate armor.
Oh man, that's a bad roll. This is definitely failable.
Oh, for sure.
Get him, undead. Just get
Uh,
squished instantly.
plus 20 while moving. Oh, so.
Oh, wait, you guys got a
And-
plus 20 and you guys rolled so low?
No, these are not including the
so-
plus 20. Mine is the only one including
Yeah,
the
but
points.
so let me whoever's in the invisibility group, put yourself like
Gotcha.
over
Take
there,
myself out.
and then let me roll the self for. Okay, yeah, she's chilling. Okay, so that's y'all, and then Brutus is going too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sorry.
Right.
dude.
Okay, so that's no, you're good. So that's like 5. Cool. So sort of at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, let me get Eliana shit. She's kind of hanging. Oh, this is gonna be so interesting. There it is. Here's Eliana. Cool. And whoa. All right, there we go. So her and Ronan will be back here. What the fuck is Ronan's fucking shit? There it is. Doop. Just
Maybe.
So you guys are sort of just like you're like in there with your 2 kobolds, and she's like a little further out. So you guys move to like here. One visible, and Calvira moves to like here. And you guys kind of go at the same time. So the dragons. We're gonna get some perception checks from them.
Oh man.
This ain't good.
18 with a plus 20? How is that possible?
This is Big Dragon.
Oh heavens!
Plus 23. Well, it's been great knowing. Hey, everybody's immune to at least the first breath weapon.
Wait, this is a group stealth check, right?
No, you each roll together, and all of you are making this at the same time. Like, so each of your stealth checks matters.
Okay, so what do I have to roll then?
I
Let's
didn't
check.
realize Softail rolled a 5 as well. Jesus.
Well, this is supposed to be
Okay.
the stealth thing. Wait, if this is a stealth, wouldn't it make sense for me to... Never mind. Too late now.
It's okay. So you guys are walking over, and the two that are in the air, this one here and this one here, like you guys kind of like kick up some dirt, little clank of the armor as you move, and they both kind of just like look over and they're like, what the they detect that something is slightly off, but they don't really know what. But they look like they're like on alert. Sorry. This one, luckily enough, it's asleep. So with the penalty that it gets to its perception from being asleep, does not notice anything. So you guys keep moving up here. These two sort of look like they kind of like fly around each other a bit. Like hit them with one of these, like they're just kind of flying, and they kind of each stop to cast a spell.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
But you guys have the opportunity to coup de grace this dragon.
Yeah, let's hit this motherfucker before shit goes down.
Yeah, just do it.
Great. Oh my god.
So, animate dead wouldn't work on dragons, correct?
It would totally work on dragons, I believe. It just says corpse. So.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up some stuff for you, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of research to do as to how this shit works after this. But yeah, we'll look into it.
Since Jordan probably wasn't going to I don't think he was gonna swing on this guy. It was more to sort of be the wall. I mean, I guess I'll swing. I wanted to ask if I could. Are they within like a sight so that I can make some sort of spellcraft to know what they're casting?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you see them doing it.
Sick. Thanks, man.
Definitely see invisibility.
Yeah, I imagine probably it's true sight or something like that.
If you weren't gonna swing, what was the point of coming?
I said I wasn't gonna swing, and everyone was like, "You got 2 AC. You got health. Why don't you come in?"
I thought that was us convincing when you said, "Yeah," that was us being like, "Oh, well, why not swing? It's an automatic crit."
Yeah, I mean, I don't oppose to it. I'll swing.
So, with that, you know that the smaller one is casting, looks like it's like doing some detect magic, and the bigger one is casting see invisibility.
All right, I look at everybody else here, and I just as we're pulling up, there's just the quickest of messages over to I guess to Softail, just the quickest message is we have been compromised. We need to go. We need to do this now.
But yeah, so as it's casting it, you react to the cast, and you fucking let the homies know yo, shit, this is kind of bad. Veshno raises her axe, and whoever else is coup de grace in this dragon.
Yep.
And you guys mulch the shit out of this dude unless he rolls multiple nat 20s. He has a 1 in 400, 1200 chance in actually doing this. I believe 3 people are coup de grace him. So
Are you not swinging, Alex?
I'll swing.
Oh, well, I was saying you didn't swing because you were doing the spellcraft and the
spellcraft.
message.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so 3 of you. Oh yeah, he's dead. So the fucking so you guys coup de grace the sleeping dragon. And then that's sort of when the big one finishes the casting of its spell and sees you guys, and it just kind of roars really loud. And after it roars, the whole mountain sort of starts to shake.
Oh fuck.
You feel the ground underneath you shaking.
Calvira not doing this wand shit, bruh.
We're getting there. So the whole ground underneath you starts shaking. And and that is when Calvira will try to use the wand. So she needs to make a range touch attack.
Don't fuck this up, Calvira, please. I beg of thee.
It's pretty. It's not the hardest thing to hit, but it is missable.
Where's the Baldur's
And,
Gate
and, and,
fucking
and,
rolls?
and I'll say she does this like before, like she kind of casts it at the same time that it does the invisibility. She probably would have noticed that it was doing that and done that. Does it make sense? Where is? Let me open her sheet real quick. There it is. There we go.
Well, yeah.
That fucking link you posted the top comment is you necro fellers sure are weird, but you sure are organized.
Okay. I'm gonna get to save. Okay, cool. So she hits the dragon with the wand, and it just kind of goes limp in the air, like falls a little.
No, she rolled a fucking 6.
No, it rolled the 6 on the save. She rolled a 22. But yeah, it goes like you see like sort of like a red beam just connect with the dragon's chest, and it goes limp in the air and then kind of just like catches itself, and like sort of turns like it kind of like a plane going down, like catches itself just enough to land on top of the mountain. So this one kind of lands here and is kind of like out of commission. This one is dead. And it seems like Calvira has to concentrate on this, like she has to like kind of focus on it to keep it under control. And this one looks hostile. And we can roll initiative
Does
now.
Kenzen's summon monster go off as all this is happening?
Yes. What is Kenzen summoning?
Kenzen is gonna summon the archer bitch.
An Arrhenius?
Bralalnin Azata.
Oh, Nazada. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I have to look up what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you right now.
Thank you. This is a big initiative for all to fight one little wee lad.
Sorry, I went to the sink to spit. We're doing initiative right now?
Yeah,
See.
Can you just like make it unexist, Coop?
Yeah, I mean, it's only the small one we're technically fighting now, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, if we really want to, sure.
Yeah, that'd be a quick fucking combat.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, shit. Damn, bro, it died.
You know
Oh,
what?
shit.
Just need a good initiative here. I rolled an 11. I'm looking for my bonus now. AKA, I'm tabbing through hundreds of things open. Getting shot by a ghast, it sounds like.
What the fuck is the initiative in this new shit?
I
On the
rolled
core
it.
page.
Just type it.
So if I says int,
Yeah, I'll add you. It's in it.
no.
Typing in it.
You should type it.
You're
Oh no,
I can't
Oh,
bro.
I got it.
Type it.
I got it.
Wait, I see it. Got him.
Let me guess he didn't click on his token.
No, I'm in
Oh,
my
he
token.
did? Oh, shit.
I just
Wow.
found it.
Me. 10. Magic. Hold on, wait. I want to see if this works. Nah, it didn't work. Alright, where the fuck is, okay,
Oh,
there.
we're so fucking stupid, bro. We forgot.
What'd you forget?
Ah,
This is me making WoW macros. Alright, so let me add Veshna too. Damn.
Shit, but I'm far as fuck.
You see, this is why initiative feats are ass, bro.
Yeah.
I
Fucking
disagree.
grouping
Should have just rolled an 18 and she almost beat the bitch who had a plus 12. Fucking. But yeah,
Get some combat music going here.
sure.
See how long it actually lasts.
That's why
This was
spellcasters
the
are
control.
ass, bro. You just swung the sword and hit him. Not that hard.
I'll
shit.
Blasphemous had such bangers, dude.
Have you played Blasphemous 2 yet?
No, is it good?
I've not yet. No, I'm waiting to get it from Humble.
No, not epic enough. We're fighting a baby dragon.
A baby, but it's not. It's like a teenager.
Bro, we just one-shot his fucking brother. This dude is getting fucked
He
up.
was sleeping and we snuck up invisible.
And he's
Yeah, I
dead.
don't know how proud we gotta be.
Skill
The only killing
issue.
we've done today was killing 2
Yo.
kobolds in the dark.
Dude, we caught him lacking. Simple as that, bro. Simple as
Okay,
that.
cool.
It's a skill issue.
So first up is Ronan. Would you like to move farther forward?
During the roar, could I have?
If you want, like a single movement forward, probably I'd say. Like, yeah.
Could we also get 2 tokens for my undead?
Yeah, sure. Your
Don't
kobolds.
forget about the archer elf.
I mean, I'll
not,
move up there, too.
believe you me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You kill man's brother and make him fight. That's crazy.
I mean, he doesn't have to fight. He can fly away if he wants.
All right, these little bears are kobolds.
Okay.
Fuck the fact.
And then
What's their movement? 30?
movement.
It's 20 by 50 full.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then where the fuck is
There's one thing Mike knows, it's fucking kobolds.
ain't
Love kobolds.
fucking in a fucking Azada.
I know bangers.
Wait, the Zod?
To do you
I
a
didn't-
favor
I didn't
here,
know.
I'm gonna actually task the kobolds to watch the cave entrance and kill any other kobolds that come through.
Sweet. Yeah, so they'll do that.
How many kobolds are there fucking around, bro? I'm like, fucking.
Yeah.
What's the range on summon monster?
Close. So like
25 plus 5 feet for every 2
5.
levels.
yes.
So if I was in the cave, he probably would have cast it on Calvira, like cast it next to Calvira to protect her.
Okay, cool.
Civil War II, like,
Yes. Can I do that? Does that work? It doesn't. Okay, that's not magic. What about this? Oh, that's sweet. Just dragged it in. Alright, how big is this thing? It's medium, okay. Oh. There we go. It's up here and it's like, what the? What the fuck? There are too many dragons. Oh, I actually pasted the other one here. There you go. This one up here. I was like, why is there an extra one?
Alright,
so
put dragon, the new dragon.
okay.
That dude's flying.
Yes, he's flying. Oh yeah, he's like 50 feet in the air.
All right, I'm gonna hold my turn until that dragon touches the ground.
I'm at that. Hold on, wait. Let me get Kenzin's initiative.
It may not.
It may not, but I mean, wait. Can I airwalk? Did we do that?
Yeah. I'm assuming you guys did that. since
Yeah,
we talked about
I
it.
said at the start, I casted Airwalk and Communal Protection from Energy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Everybody has 10 minutes of Airwalk and 120 Fire Resist.
Could I use a class feature called Time Hop and Airwalk?
Well, depends on what the class feature does.
As a move action, you can teleport up to 10 feet per oracle level that you possess per day. That teleportation must be used in 5-foot increments. The movement does not provoke attack of opportunity.
That one bigger initiative. Where's Salty? Oh, there it is. Okay.
You must have line of sight to your destination to use this ability. You can bring other willing creatures with you, but you must expend an equal amount of distance for each creature brought.
Okay. So what's your total distance?
110.
Okay, yeah. If you can fucking bring someone with you, Eliana would ask you to bring her wherever you're going. Yeah, like if you do that, now. But yeah, you can use that and like go into the air, for example, and just stay in the air where you are. But yeah, they would both work at the same time.
So could I use it and get all the way over here
Yep. If you go by yourself,
And-
yes.
and be in the air and be next to the dragon?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And what kind of action is that? Just a move action or something?
It's a move action, yeah.
Move action, yeah. So you could do that, and then you could try to erase him.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do, yeah.
Crazy. That's so cool.
Hello.
Alright, sweet.
Oh, and I have 2 of these per day now, by the way.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
What the
So-
fuck?
It's a melee touch attack.
Yeah. Melee touch attack and then a save.
Melee is 6. Oh,
Oh,
Let me get it to the light.
X-Spy. But yeah.
Oh, this fight was so fucking hard.
25.
That hits. And now it has to make a save. What's the save again?
Cooper's flying. He's flying.
Look at him go.
Fortitude save. And I
DC.
believe that I think the DC we figured out last time was 18.
Oh yeah, it might be higher now though because you leveled up. So it's like 10 plus your charisma modifier plus half your level, I believe.
So that's already
15 plus your
14.
charisma. What's your charisma?
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay, yeah. So it should be 19 now.
I'm sorry. No, I lied. It's plus 9. I read the wrong one.
Your
It's plus
charisma?
9. Oh,
Okay, yeah.
actually, no. I have a temp in here. Sorry. I don't think I'm supposed to have that temp boost.
What the fuck?
So it's plus 7.
Plus 7? Okay. So 10 plus 5, 15 plus 7 is 22. So yeah, this is a solid 50-50 here. I need this to not work.
It ruins everything. It works.
Suck my dick.
Uh,
Alright. Alright, so it makes
Damn.
a save. Finally. Fucking. Fuck.
Okay.
Will that be all?
I know I have a swift action here. Let me see what I got.
Getting to the point where you have swift action spells. Oh, so good. So nice.
Swift action. Prison shank.
Because you can actually cast multiple spells per round in this game. It's not like 5e.
I was gonna say, I was about to ask before because I couldn't remember. I was like, is concentration a thing in this game?
It is a thing, but it doesn't work the same way as it does in 5e.
Yeah, no.
I feel like it's a lot more manageable in this game than it is.
Yeah, like you can, in
Yeah.
quotations,
Concentration.
concentrate on 2 different spells, right?
Yeah, concentration exists in 2 contexts in this game. It is the handful of spells that require you to focus on them with a standard action every turn, and then there's concentration, just the thing you have to do if someone like hits you while you're casting or and shit like that to like
Gotcha.
succeed. There's no like concentration in the other sense. But yeah,
Oh, that's a standard action.
but man takes movement and standard action is upset he can't take more actions.
I thought this was a swift action because it says time flicker at will. So I was like, oh hell yeah, but no, it's a standard.
Yeah, at
So
will just means you can do it whenever you want.
yeah, so I'm good.
All right, sweet. Can of Andicus. You are still invisible, as you have not taken any. And technically, so is Dordan, I guess, since he hasn't taken hostile actions. You and Dordan are both invisible. Still invisible.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
this,
true.
this is gonna be a lot of reading for everybody, probably. I'm gonna create a mindscape with the dragon inside of it.
What? What does this shit do? Oh my. What?
Create
Oh.
mindscape. Jesus, what is this?
Create immersive
fucking
mindscape that the
novel?
mindscape.
Like how it's the domain expansion.
Yeah. Really?
Yo, Iki Tenkai. Let's see. This is literally domain expansion. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it literally is.
Bountiful Valley of 1,000
Okay.
baffling
That's
fools.
cheating.
Oh, I'm not reading this. What happens?
I create a mindscape that, like, I'm pretty sure time moves as normal. I don't know if he controls his own body or not. Let me do something. I'm gonna copy and paste.
You
the
should have
text.
told me you were planning on doing this fucking earlier. I could have read this shit.
Because we would have planned for it.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, you would have.
I'm gonna put
How
it
does one
into-
plan for this?
I'll put it in D&D General.
Yeah, I'm
So
reading it.
it's easy to read. Oh my
So this is
god!
like a fucking maze. What the fuck?
So I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? It's not permanent, anything like that. It's gonna be the exact same as the mountain we're on. The mindscape is. I'm not gonna be there. I'm deep inside the cave in the mindscape, but there's gonna be a hole, like in the middle of like the platform, like right here, and that's gonna be the escape point. There's just gonna be a hole.
Okay,
that's
got it.
right through.
Okay, sweet. Okay, has to be something reasonable.
So then if we wanted to fight him,
So
we
it has
have
the
to enter
so
the
you're
mine?
essentially making it believe that
But
like
it has to land.
you're making it see like a different area. So it has to like move to try to get out of it if it believes it's real.
Yo.
So if
But
it
it doesn't
believes it's-
actually teleport anywhere or anything.
No. So basically, it's where it is right now. But if it disbelieves like the mindscape, like if it understands that it's just a mindscape, it has to fly down here and go through a hole to escape.
Okay. But otherwise, it just believes it's real.
Yeah, and
It
then
doesn't-
And
It's
No
a
of an exit?
domain expansion genjutsu.
I mean, there's gonna be a hole there, but it doesn't know that that's there.
Domain
next?
expansion.
What's next?
Cincinnati
Aki's-
Zoo.
What's next? Aki Susano.
Oh wait, okay. Mindscape is a thing that like has traits. Oh, it's an entire rule section.
Man, good thing
Domain
Jamel was a fucking
expansion,
DM, because I would have been like,
Cincinnati
nah, next.
It does
try something else.
Take a round to cast. So.
So this is a
Now we
Oh,
gotta
if
make
that's
a
around-
I'd win meme with fucking Canvandicus.
so it's a veiled immersive mindscape.
I don't know the difference between veiled and unveiled, but yeah.
Still needs 3.
Wait a minute. So
Okay,
that means this
alright.
bitch is gonna get a turn.
There are
Still.
so many rules here.
Bro, a spell like this can be made permanent? How does this even remain You just give
This is,
someone
this is
a
okay. I understand.
forever?
This
Suko
is a
Yomi.
cult shit. This is a cult adventure shit. I think. Yeah. All right. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I'll fucking I'm gonna figure out how that works later.
That's fine.
But if it has a 1 round casting time, it will take effect next round.
That works for me.
I am
will
back.
go
Did we
read
wanna
over it
cast
in the
permanency?
given round and see if I can explain it better.
Thank you. Okay, so the dragon's gonna go. Ronin is right next to it in the air. It
Still
doesn't
in the
like
air.
that. It's gonna full round you.
Isn't Eliana there too?
No, because in
No.
order to go that full distance, he had to only take himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did the typical, last trick first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
The
It's
old
gonna hurt.
Run ahead.
Bite. Wall.
Look at this.
Wing.
Goodness.
Tail slap.
Bro, man.
Yeah,
man,
every
you
single
close
one of those hit.
combat.
Every single one hits.
Every single one hit. Yeah.
What the fuck's your AC? Holy shit. Alright.
It's 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You'd
dude,
stand a
I don't.
chance.
That's what I'm saying, man. My AC's 22. How the fuck you have 32 AC, Alex?
Alright, 2d6 plus 10.
I'll show you, man.
The bite. So that's 15.
Okay.
It's actually like way less damage than anything.
Bro, that's that dragon gun now.
I'm sure the wings probably aren't much.
Wall.
Okay. How do I subtract?
I'm gonna give you a big total in a sec.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Minecraft, marijuana, and math is never a
Okay,
good
so-
mix.
Make it total. Yo, it just hit me. Like, you better not go down. 15,
I might.
Gonna
13
plummet to
plus
his fucking
8
death.
plus 7 plus.
Dude, yeah, he's gonna fucking
Yeah,
die.
yeah. I think you're chill. It's 63 total.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're down? What's your total? What's your max?
I'm dead. I'm dead.
What's your max HP?
49.
That's impossible.
No
Your
way.
max HP is
No
49.
way.
That's
You and I
crazy.
have the same hit dice.
How much health do you have?
105.
Okay, yeah. So
Huh.
let's do some. Wait, no. Let's do some calculations. Real quick. Let me
I
look
know
at.
you probably didn't invest in con, but there's no way the discrepancy is that huge.
Okay, so let me look at your sheet.
It's in the other game.
Oh, that's why it's not. I thought it was being auto-calced here. Okay, so, how much Constitution do you have?
I have 14, a +2 bonus.
So you have a +2 bonus. Do you have the toughness feat?
I don't think so.
Okay. Have you been putting any of your favorite class bonuses per level into HP?
Yes.
Do you remember how many? Have you taken note of that?
Yes. So 11 minus 3, that's whatever, that's 8, right?
So 8. You put 8 into extra HP.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're level 11. Yeah, you have a D8 hit die. So level 1 is 10 health.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kenton has 72
so
with
10?
a D6 health
So then-
hit die.
So then 10 levels from there, you get per level I believe you have D8 hit die, so that's 5 plus 2, so that's 7. 7 times 10 is 70, and then plus your favorite class is 8. So I don't know. I didn't like that. So yeah, you have 88 health.
Okay. So how much total was 60?
You took 63, and you have
Okay.
88 max.
25.
Yeah.
All right. I was about to say, there's no way
Christ,
that you
bro.
just went down from that. But yeah. So if 4 rounds you, that's all it does.
I start screaming like immediately.
Okay,
Yo,
good for you.
This man fucking body flickers 100 feet into the air, and then immediately he's just getting his ass handed to him.
Oh yeah, dude. I looked so cool. It happened. I went, huh? And he just smiled and unleashed on me.
Oh my
Alright,
god, this
so-
is nuts, dude.
Aliana's going to move here. How far away is this? Cool. She's gonna move here, and she is going to cast her Baleful Polymorph on this motherfucker. And Calvira is going to make him woefully fail, and he's going to turn into a wabbit,
Aw, that's cute.
who is, strangely enough, still under her control. Now I think about it, that's interesting. Okay, I think
How's
that's probably how that
more-
works.
Yeah, does polymorph change, like...
It changes what the creature is, but
mentally, is it still the creature on the inside?
well, that's the second save that if it fails, it mentally believes it's a rabbit as well. So if it looks like a rabbit and it believes it's a rabbit, is it just a rabbit? It's probably just a rabbit at that point. I'd imagine she actually does it. Okay, yeah. So, when that happens, Calvira's gonna like mindscape out of it. That word again. And then yeah, and she's gonna be back to normal. And it's just kind of a rabbit, just kind of hopping around like. But yeah. Just get that before it jumps off the cliff. All right. So, Vesh's gonna go next. She's going to move. She has airwalk too, so she's going to go up at an angle. She's gonna double move to move next to you, and that's her turn.
Would I have been?
Soft tail.
Would I have been where I am on the map? Because that's not physically possible for me to reach him for the coup de grace.
You'd be here.
Okay, because then I could reach the dragon.
Go for it.
Yep, exactly 60 feet. Perfect. Alright, I'm a punch.
Haunch.
Okay, with the 60 feet of movement.
Every time Ronan walks up to melee touch attack something to make it disappear, he's literally coin flipping his life.
Yeah, literally, yeah. That's my favorite thing to do with it. It's so funny.
cool. He walks into the big bad, touches him. Oh, I forgot to say. Okay, in case this changes what you were doing, Mike, when Eliana makes this thing small, like right before she does it, it doesn't seem like the two events are connected, but the mountain shakes again.
I'm scared.
But yeah.
I feel like fucking Chumberthout or whatever the fuck is gonna come out of it.
I just want to grab this thing. Could I pick it up if I made it over there?
Yeah.
Alright. Doesn't seem very soft-tail. Like, nah, fuck it. We punch. Dragon ferocity. I would have.
Yeah, I remember you only...
Up to you. Would I have preemptively entered dragon ferocity for the coup de grace?
Yeah.
Okay, so that
Makes you do more damage.
Yeah. Wow.
You suck! I'm sorry, I shouldn't have gotten so yeah, you miss.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
The polish is dried on your bust.
Yeah, alright, you're up.
Okay. I move my 20 feet. How high up are, like, the ones fighting the dragon, how
Everyone's
high up
50
are
feet
they
up.
from the peak, like the ground itself? It's 50 feet up?
50 feet, straight, yeah.
I was thinking about making an ice wall underneath, so that if you fall, at the very least, you're only falling 50 feet. But
If you plan on dying, definitely don't be off the edge of the cliff, because then you just fall to the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Chains of Light on the dragon. So he has to make a DC. What is it? DC 22 reflex save, or he's paralyzed.
It's probably not gonna make that. Oh damn. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't use any spells. Any
you only got your one attack, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's not like 5e where I get both my attacks. I was just rolling it just to see if it rolled correctly, but yeah. Right? I don't get more than one attack if I use just my movement.
No, yeah, you only get your one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What the fuck is this one?
Sorry, Baldur's Gate's on the brain, that's what I got. I was just looking at it to make sure it rolled right.
Alright, he fails. So he's paralyzed and in the air.
Yeah, creature is paralyzed and held in place, but may attempt a new saving throw.
Held in place?
Yeah, it is held
mean?
immobile. It is literally the chains that get hit berserker. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say exactly what I was thinking.
Corporeal chains that just hold him in place.
Okay, so he does not fall then.
No, he doesn't fall. He just can't move, and he can't use any magic to try and get out of it.
And he's paralyzed, so they can coup de grace.
Yeah. Yep.
Fight back!
That's that is my turn.
Alright, sweet.
If he lives until my turn, this is gonna be a fucking war crime. Dude.
Alright, cool. So Calvira's up. She doesn't focus on that anymore. She's gonna run over and scoop up the rabbit, and just sort of put it. She's gonna kind of hold it in one hand. Yeah, that's gonna be what she does. Because it looks like you guys got this handled.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Brutus, Iron Scale. What is it, more brutes?
Worse. Let's see. So I'm assuming same Mike's logic, preemptive, dragon style for Odyssey, bro. Coup de grace, blah blah.
Yeah, you flex your feet chain or whatever.
Yeah. I'm here, walking, flexing, hook.
How far can you move?
Me?
You don't have Mike's movement speed, if I recall correctly. I think yours is like 30 feet.
I ran a fucking half marathon.
Shit, wait, how the fuck y'all made it? That's what
Mike is a monk and he has a ton of movement speed. He can do that.
Yeah, Cooper made it over because of some magic shit.
He teleported.
Step through time.
I got
or whatever.
30.
Veshna double moved and didn't attack. Yeah. Veshna, you can do what Veshna did and double move. Veshna's a Blood Rager, so she gets bonus movement speed as well.
Or you could throw something at him.
I need,
Yeah,
like,
we're at the Don Bong.
I need like the fucking the Chad music where it's like and it's like Monk uses his agility. It's like Ronan teleports. Veshna double move. It's like Brutus
Alright then. If that's the case, my movement is 30, correct. So then how do I check again and see how far 30 is?
There's a ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
they
each
changed the
square
way
is
like
5
the
feet.
Roll20 works.
You can move up to here. Do you see my thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to double move, then you can get up to where they are.
Yeah, my
'Cause
thing
you-
without moving ain't none.
It's
I
another
can
body
reverse-
that'll keep Ronan from getting potentially
It's
dropped.
so fucked because not one of you has hit this.
I'll move
motherfucker's
before then.
normal AC. Like has like try. Oh wait, no, yeah, Softail tried to. Never mind. I was gonna say.
Wait.
Fucking...
Are you motherfuckers in the air?
Yeah, we're all in the
have
air.
airwalk. You have airwalk.
Yeah, you have it too. You can fly.
Smooth criminal in the air. Alright, so if I were to do 30 more here, from here, does that be considered flanking? Or he's too big?
Not to flank him, you would have to be you have to be able to draw a line through the square directly to another character. So like here, or no, that's you. So yeah, no, you're not flanking from where you are now. But it's cool because he's paralyzed and you can hit him for free. Anyway.
Yeah. I was
But
gonna
not
say the
super.
only thing I would say, Raph, is that if you wanted to move to this side, it would make it easier for you and Mike to flank him.
So wait, where I'm at
In
right
case
now?
he does break this, like
Or
if you had moved to this side instead of the other side, because then Mike can just take a 5-foot step and full round. Because
Alright,
he gets a save at the end of every turn. So if he makes a save and breaks out of the chains, I only get one casting of that a day.
Okay, alright, so he's right there. I'm gonna chill, and if he fucking flinches, I'm gonna deck him in the schnoz.
The thing that's actually really funny is that no like Marshall who can hit the motherfucker, like who can coup de grace him like effectively gets a turn before he gets another save, which is kind of weird because of the way the turn order is.
Yeah, yeah, it's very awkward.
Yeah, that's awkward. But yeah, so that's you, Kenzen, and this summon. So let me see. So does the summon have a melee attack?
I think I don't know, but it's got.
It does. It's a scimitar. It's a 400-foot fly speed. Cool.
Yeah, it's also got a fucking pew arrow.
Yeah, so it's gonna fly into melee. Because it's not our smart, and it's gonna coup de grace this motherfucker. So auto hit, auto crit. So that's
Like, the fuck?
Wait, what happened?
I sent them a post on Instagram.
that is his crit. All right, that's actually not that high.
Yeah,
No, it's coup de grace against the damage, or is it 10 plus the damage? Let me double check. It might be 10 plus the damage. Yeah, there we go.
Fuck.
10 plus the damage. Alright, so it's DC 35 Fortitude save to not die. He nat 20s.
Wow.
That's wild. So he gets coup de grace and he simply takes 25 damage and survives it.
Oh, he's gonna get a turn.
Dude, the
Simply
funniest
will
thing
not.
is the nat 20 wasn't even enough, like total,
No,
to make
no.
the save. It literally needed a nat 20 and it made it. That's actually wild. Alright, this is Otto's like, oh, nani? Alright, so then Kenzen is gonna go cast one of the stupid spells he has. Let me see, what was it? Ice Spears looks cool. Let me guess, this spell makes a weapon for you to throw, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
It sounds like it does. Oh, they lance up out of the ground, it doesn't work here. Okay, let me...
I was gonna say, I think it's like. Shit,
Yeah, it's out of the ground.
Could you upcast magic missile as a sorcerer?
No, upcasting doesn't exist in this system. It's just kind of a thing that happens. Yo, real talk, I don't know what to do here with him, so I'm just gonna have a magic missile. Because all of his good like damage spells are fire.
What about detonate?
Oh, it's flood yourself with a potent surge of energy.
Where's the volt?
1 round after completing the casting of the spell, energy exposed from your body. Okay, yeah, so it's within it's a 30-foot radius around you. Yeah, so.
Wait, you're serious? I have detonate. Yeah, you just fucking blow up.
You just fucking blow up.
I read the name and I just didn't bother reading it because I was like, there's no way that applies. All right, so
I do this
you
for
get 5 magic
you.
missiles. So 5d4 plus 5.
My spells are fucking cool, man. Fuck you.
Procasted magic.
All right,
missile.
you do 13 damage that can be avoided by any means.
I guess it's a D4.
All right, Ronan, you're up. I mean, technically, if you wanted to fucking if you wanted to fucking, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. It's paralyzed in front of you.
Oh, it's all
Me?
him.
I'm just gonna cast inflict moderate wounds on him.
Okay, cool.
Do I need to roll anything, or is that just you rolling a
Yeah,
will save?
Nah, it's a touch attack.
Oh, touch. Okay. Oh, is that a 18? That is.
I mean, his AC is way lower because he cheated as having a dex of 0, so you pretty much hit it for free, unless you roll really bad.
I rolled an 18 without any bonuses. Is that?
Oh, to hit? Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Fucker Jordan did the exact same shit I would have did, but faster. I'm pissed.
You went
Are you
for
confusing two
me.
characters again? You mean Ronan? Alright,
Huh?
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, so...
Dorn.
Oh, okay, you did mean Dornan? Okay. So, that's 2d8
You wanted domain.
Well, what was the will?
Well, I'll let you
plus
cook.
10...
No,
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's no... Is
it
there
just
will
makes
save?
it
Oh, it's a will
zero
save for half. Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, at max to 10.
10,
So
yeah, caps at 10, yeah. So,
that is a 7 plus 4 plus 10. So 21 points of damage.
okay, so he rolls a 24. Inflict moderate wounds is
I think that's
a,
still greater than any
is a
will save.
It's a level 2 spell, so it's 10 plus 2 plus what? 7? Yeah, so it succeeds the save, so it takes half. So roll me 2d8 plus 10.
Already did. That's 7 plus 4 plus 10, so 21.
Okay, cool.
So then
it
divide
takes
that by
10
2.
damage.
Yep.
Alright. Canivandicus.
All right, the Mindscape. He's got a save.
Alright.
I'm
What's the save?
creating a veiled Mindscape,
Okay.
and so
Will save, right?
yeah, we'll save. It's 23. Actually, do I get bonuses to that?
Basically, he does. If you have like spell focus and all that shit. But yeah, he rolled a 14 anyway, so you succeed.
Okay.
So he's not only is he paralyzed, but he also believes he's in another dimension or some shit.
Okay. So he sees the mountaintop. Okay. He sees this boy still asleep. He wakes up from being asleep right here. Okay. And then he sees the big dragon right here. And he
Okay,
just
cool.
believes he just woke up from a nightmare.
But
And I'm inside. And I am inside the cave in the alcove, hidden.
so he believes that, but in reality, he's paralyzed and about to get coup de grace.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
So does he want to do anything in his mindscape? He just woke up from a nightmare.
I mean, it's not his turn. Are you done?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so it's his turn, right?
Mhm.
So I'm so confused, right? So he's in the mindscape. If he moves in the mindscape, his body doesn't, right? Does he just not move in real life?
His dex is 0. His body doesn't move, but he has his full health and everything in the mindscape. We could have a full battle inside the mindscape, and as
But
soon as
that
he dies
ain't
in the mindscape, he dies in real life.
That's crazy. Okay, so I mean,
What kind of...
What?
he's just vibing, I guess. I don't know.
Where's Leonardo DiCaprio, bro?
I was gonna say,
Sure.
we need to go deeper. Can we do a second
But
Mindscape?
yeah, I mean, the save against the Chains of Light is involuntary, so it's gonna get another one of those. But
Yeah,
it's
every
not like
round
even if
you
it
get
succeeds, it just is still under the effect of this, so it's effectively doesn't matter if it makes the save or not. It failed anyway.
Name in the
Um,
session memes just W3 ellipses.
Yo, I'm actually curious. If we have a fight in the Mindscape, can you cast Mindscape and put him in another Mindscape?
Do not worry about it. I'm gonna need Gege Akatami to explain this to me later.
Okay,
Yeah, bro, this is a crazy.
Also, his way out of the mindscape is to go into the cave.
Okay, got it. All right, so.
Or my undead lion wait.
Did he make the save for the?
He rolled a 19, so he failed.
Oh, gotcha.
So he's still paralyzed. So.
I'm starting to feel bad for this guy, to be honest.
Eliana's just, I mean, she thinks you guys have this under control.
What?
So she's gonna move up next to Calvira and just like, make sure that, the polymorph is going well and shit. Just kind of wait for you guys to finish this shit up. When she walks up to Calvira, the mountain shakes again. It's starting to become alarming. Veshna is going to coup de grace this motherfucker. Where is her sheet?
When it's somebody's turn, can someone do a geography check for us?
I was planning on using my turn to check.
'Cause this could be a fucking volcano.
Yeah, like that. I'm planning on doing some kind of knowledge or some spell assisted knowledge on my turn. Since I cast my spell, I'm back here. I ain't moving forward. Me and Canavanicus is too old for that shit.
Alright.
How long do we have airwalk for as well?
Like
10 minutes.
per level. Yeah.
Oh, so a long time.
It's
Yeah,
10 minutes per level, right? The spell, or is it 1 minute per level?
Well, it's 10 minutes per level for the spell, and then
each
each
other.
person has a 10-minute interval. So
Understood.
everybody individually has 10 minutes.
Understood. Yeah. And I'll say since the cast of that, the fight's only been going on for not even a minute yet. So you guys are chilling.
Sick.
Oh, where the fuck is this bitch sheet at?
He hasn't even gotten to use a breath weapon for the fire to come into play. I want it to play out like he breaks through the chains. He's like, "You mortals!" And he breathes fire, and we're all
Yeah,
just standing
too bad
there.
he breaks out of the chains and he thinks he's at his homie's house playing League of Legends, when in reality,
Yeah,
stupid
so-
ass. Alright,
Thinks his brothers are still alive, unfortunately.
yeah, okay, so auto hit, auto crit, so that's Alright, so that's another, I mean, he just needs to, Alright, there you go, he dies. He dies, and the body goes, and just starts falling down the side of the mountain.
Can I catch it?
Yeah, sure,
How
how
do
strong
you
are
catch
you?
a dragon, dog?
Even though he dies, can I keep his body suspended with the chains?
I'll say sure, yeah, why not? Yeah, so it dies and it's just in the fucking gold chains, just
Yeah, it's
still
still
up
got a
there,
few rounds before the
and
chain.
it can no longer make saves as it is dead. But if you want to like, I don't know, get under it and just whatever, I don't know. It's
over my shoulders. Is it too
There's
heavy
still
to do
some
that?
neurons firing, and so he's just in this fucking
what's your
mindscape
strength?
with his homies still.
My strength is, I want to say 16.
All right, cool. Do you know what your top end carry weight is?
Let's see.
Like your lift overhead carry weight or whatever the fuck.
I'll look at that.
All right, wait, is Softail she in this game?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so it should just be there in your carry weight.
What area is it? That's...
So in your inventory, and when your carry weight, it should be an option that's like overhead or something like that.
Oh, okay. Equipment. Okay, above head, 230 pounds. Off ground,
230?
230 it says.
That's the highest.
That's what it says.
Okay, yeah. This dragon weighs more than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So it's gonna be pretty hard. I'm essentially just gonna need you to make like a raw strength check to
What's
like
above
actually do it.
head, off ground? What's the difference between that?
Off ground is lifting something off the floor. Above head is lifting something like above your head. I
What
forget
about-
which one is the biggest. Whatever one is the biggest number. Let me know what that is.
Drag push is 1,150.
All right, drag push is 1,150. That one will work. You just kind of like
He's not
it's-
dragging and pushing it.
no,
He's
I'm
being held in
saying
place in the air.
Get behind
Yeah.
him, just
Pulling him
lean.
out
yeah.
from there.
So it's being held in place in the air, and you have airwalk and shit. So I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna say that you can kind of just like when the chains were off, you can kind of nudge its body 5 feet forward as it falls to like land on the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
For whatever reason you're doing that.
I need a trophy.
Okay.
Another red dragon spell.
Okay, cool. So he lands here, and then that's combat. The Azada looks to you and it says "Walk in Christ," and then it disappears.
Fucking
Uh,
I'm still in my mindscape, I think.
can you leave? What's up, Mom?
I can leave, but I don't know to leave. Does he die?
I'm pretty sure he just disappears from the mindscape once he's dead, like, right?
Yeah, I think he disappears. Yeah, okay, I saw it come out.
You're hanging out with two imaginary dragons.
I'm hanging out with the Magic Dragons. Is that what you're saying?
Yo!
Radioactive.
Bro, we just look over and Can of Anarchist is just tripping balls with his eyes closed. Humming to himself.
He looks like the wizard on that shirt.
No. So, you guys have the rabbit, and some of you are flying, some of you aren't. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but the mountain shakes again, and at this point, Kenzen, you notice you just hear like kind of like a long set of screams just sort of coming from inside the cave. Like you just like it's like a cacophony of just little like you just hear like a ton of scuffling and shit in the cave.
It's alright, I got my 2 zombies there.
Yeah.
Now, Kenzen, do you react to the screaming at all?
Who's screaming?
You hear like a deep, just sort of echoed screaming of many kobolds coming from deep inside, like echoing from deep inside the mountain. Sounds like there's a lot of.
I look back at the party. I'm like, guys, sounds like there's a few hundred kobold running out of the cave. Can we stone shape the cave shut?
I used all my castings of Stone Shape. I can use Holy Ice, and I can make a wall of ice in front of it. It'll last for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like.
And if they run into the ice, they'll take damage.
So you want to make a wall of ice in front of it?
Yeah, so I'll cast Wall of Ice. It's the same rules as all the other wall spells. It's just that it's called Holy Ice because I get 2 versions of it.
Okay, cool. So you make your
Yeah.
wall of ice. Within probably like 45 seconds of you doing that, you hear like a fucking just paid banging on the ice.
Any creature that tries to run into the wall takes a d6 plus 11.
Dude, you hear like kobold hands hitting the ice and they just die.
And there's also 2 undead on the other side, probably tearing them apart.
They're getting killed by 2 kobold zombies. They're touching the wall and dying instantly because a minimum roll of that damage, even if they save, kills them.
Oh yeah. If anyone looks at Ronan, he's rubbing his hands together, licking his lips. He's. Oh yeah.
Eliana kind of just looks at you guys, and she just kind of giggles, and then she just kind of says, "That is quite sad, isn't it?" What is going on though? And
Like how we're feeling, or?
No, yeah, she asked like why the fuck are they running? And then fucking.
I don't think we should wait and find out.
And she nods and agrees, and then she says like, "Yeah, let's get ready to get
I
out of here."
have a feeling that the Lord has summoned them.
Oh, can I do that geography check I was talking about?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, actually, I don't have a knowledge point in it. Does anyone have a knowledge point in that wants to?
And what?
Geography or?
Is it actually a knowledge thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of geography.
I don't think so.
Like to find out what these could be. Maybe you. I mean, you know, if anyone has 1 rank in it.
Let me check Kenzen.
Yeah, I have a
maybe.
point in it.
All right, roll it.
Well, Kenzen has.
Let me know what you get. You roll it too.
Yeah, I got a 6.
What did you roll, Caleb?
25.
25.
Nice.
All right, so you recall that like a long time ago, you read it somewhere in your studies, but sort of like outside of the memory of like most people alive today, this particular mountain range, a long time ago, used to be volcanic.
Of fucking course.
I'm using them boots of teleportation. Get the hell out of Dodge.
Hey man, still immune to fire damage for a little bit.
You know, I have to say, I think a volcano puts out more than 100 points of fire damage.
Yeah, but when you mentioned that, when you mentioned that, Veshna's like, yeah, let's fucking go. Fucking yeah.
I rip
But,
off the tail of this dragon. I throw it over my back.
Oh fuck, dude.
Okay, well, gather round.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I cozy right on in.
Cool. So
I yelled to the other side of the ice to my undead. Find me! Find me!
oh, whoops,
They're
sorry, I didn't mean to steal you. But yeah. So you guys just get together in your
There's too
groups.
many people. Get somebody go over there.
You guys get in your groups or whatever. Is this okay? Does it matter?
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck it up. But yeah, so literally, like as you both teleport away, you see that like the ice wall melts, and the fucking like literal stack of fucking kobold bodies just kind of roll forward like out of the melting ice in a sort of slowly rolling pile, like just sort of viscous bunch of lava. And it just kind of starts slowly rolling out to like overtake, like very slowly, so you guys are able to just teleport back down away. You can just teleport back to Ifringar if you like.
Yeah.
Your call. But it starts rolling out. And like I'll say because you have a moment to react and decide what you want to do. Before you decide like where to teleport, the lava's rolling out, and you hear like a guttural, just sort of like almost like landscape shaping roar.
I fucking knew it! I knew it! Dude, if you were gonna tell me that I set up that ice wall and all I did was kill a bunch of innocent kobolds, I was gonna feel so fucking bad.
So you hear a very, very loud roar. It sounds like a dragon, but it sounds like, again, it shakes the entire mountain. None of the other dragon roars seem that way.
Christ.
I mean, there's lava.
Did we fuck up?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
important.
like lava's slowly rolling out. I say like where you guys are standing, it would probably be And I mean, you all have the ability to fly anyway, so like if you're just not standing on the ground, it doesn't matter. So I mean, I guess yeah, you guys are literally all flying, so it actually doesn't matter. So you know, you guys are in the air, lava rolls out, kind of just overtakes the peak below you, over the course of time, and then you hear the big guttural roar as the mountain starts to shake and keep shaking.
Does
What do
it
you guys
sound
do?
like
You tell
the
me.
roar is moving, like getting closer to the surface?
It's hard to
that
tell
something-
because it
okay.
sounds like it's like the roar seems like it feels like it's coming out of the mountain around you. Like so you can't really tell, but you'd imagine that it's coming from like underneath the mountain or like deep. And
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel
Yeah,
like
I
we
mean,
can
I-
just teleport back to Ifringar here.
Yeah, we gotta recoup. I don't really have the spells to deal with this right
What do you
now.
need me to do?
All right.
We
Hilarious.
still got one.
I know,
We
right?
still got 2 knockouts in store, bro. We good.
You want to knock whatever that thing is out?
Yeah.
You're free.
I
to
can
let
make him
go of
vanish
anyone
as well.
for teleporting you,
So,
man. If
before
wanna
you guys
pull this
teleport,
guy.
you guys are sort of like, you know, like yeah, like we should just like let's just head back to Ifringar. And Calvira just kind of goes, "Are we sure that's a good idea? What is this thing?"
I would assume it's another dragon.
Shouldn't we stay to deal with it?
That's not our quarry.
I suppose not. And she nods.
Would you prefer if a few of us stayed behind to scout on what this thing is?
And she kind of like nods her head.
Okay.
So here's my idea. We could. How many? You have one cast of teleport left, right? Candavandicus?
Correct.
So, and you can teleport 4 people, including yourself, right?
3. Like 3 other people.
So 4 people, including yourself.
Yes.
So why don't we
And-
keep 4 behind, since we still have the airwalk? See if we can figure out what this thing is. Not engage it. So when we figure out, like, okay, that's what it is, we just use that last cast and get the hell out of Dodge.
How long has it been since the start of the fight?
Since the start of the fight, probably like 2 minutes. Like you guys won the fight in I'll say round like 1 minute. Like it was over in 1 minute, and then you guys, you know, just kind of gathered together, got yourselves together in another minute,
I
and
mean-
you have another like yeah.
Okay.
Technically, I'm still invisible if I wanted to be.
Yep. Well, no, wait.
Well.
Don't you invisibility sphere? Do you not focus on? Oh wait, no, yeah, right. This because the game is good. Yeah. So yeah, if you want.
But nobody else would be, because I don't think.
No, yeah, everyone else did hostile
That's fine.
actions.
I'm not concerned. I'm not.
Wait,
I don't wanna
no,
freeze.
you used Mindscape on the dragon. That would have broken invisibility.
Would it?
Yeah, it was a hostile action against the other creature.
Is that hostile? I was just taken to a little dream.
No, sure. you made Bro's deck 0. That's the most hostile thing you could do to another creature, almost. Okay, yeah.
Bro, I gave him a better fucking ending, okay? Instead of
Not
being
happening.
up in the air.
What are you doing?
I mean, Dorn would agree to this. We just have to decide who is the who are the other 3 alongside Canamanticus.
I say, since me and Brutus did not take any damage whatsoever, me and him, and then the decision would be who's the last one.
Calvira will hand the rabbit to Eliana and say, "I'll stay too."
Alright.
Hmm.
I'm cool with that.
Y'all don't. Okay.
I wanna,
She's the one that wants to be
run-
nosy. I'm with it.
We all have Skywalk or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Airwalk,
Yeah.
yeah.
We got plug
Airwalk.
walk.
How high can we go with that?
As high as you want.
We have
The,
I feel like how many?
really high
It's
in
10
the
minutes per
yeah,
level.
Yeah,
You have,
Airwalk.
you have 8 minutes. You have 8 minutes
yeah.
left.
8 minutes
Yeah,
left.
Airwalk has you treat the air as though it were ground, so you can just kind of walk up if you want. And then I believe when it expires, you don't even fall right away. You just kind of slowly float in a certain amount of distance before you fall. So
I got a potion of featherfall.
Well,
learned my
I'm gonna
lesson.
go up. I'm gonna go up real high because I don't want to be
Okay.
anywhere near the opening of this.
Well, we need you to teleport us out of there. Shit gets hectic.
Then come up with me. You all have airwalk.
But wait,
Yes, that is
the
true.
whole point is that we're going to investigate inside the mountain, is it not?
well, no. Like going
There's not.
inside the cave, the
Yeah, but
entire like It looks like the entire cave system you guys were just in just is like full of lava.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Alright, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Me,
we're waiting
Brutus.
to see what comes out.
Okay.
Right?
Me, Brutus, Calvira, and Canavanicus stay behind, and everybody else take these away. You cool with that?
You, Brutus,
I'm incredibly worried, but
Calvira,
Me too.
Canavandicus, and then everyone else is gonna go back.
yeah, I kind of didn't want Calvira to stay. Like, that's alright.
Before they teleport away, I'm like, I look down at Calvira and I'm like, are you up for the task, princess? Trying to see
She
if I can
looks.
psych her out. I'm not trying to scare her, but I
Oh.
want to see if she psychs out.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll something in a second. But Veshna is gonna argue that Brutus go and she stay instead. Brutus, do you care about that? If not, all right. So yeah, because she this is spooky and she doesn't want to leave Calvira by herself. So yeah, Brutus is gonna go with him instead since he hasn't opposed it.
Silence is compliance.
And yeah.
I don't know about that one.
No, he says that I like ironically at this point because me and Tanner gave him shit for it before. Fucking. But yeah, so if everyone's cool with it, everyone else will take the dragon and go back to port. Softail, I don't know if you took how fast it would have taken you to take your trophy or whatever.
I literally just, I mean, you tell me how long it takes for Saltail to rip a tail off a baby dragon.
Hail off a baby? You did not have time. Fucking
I rip
yeah,
off
so
the
it's
horn off the tail.
Sure, yeah, you could do that. Sure. But the fucking meat of that would have taken so long. But yeah. Yes, that's fine. So everyone else is teleporting back to Fringaria. And we're leaving 4 behind.
Yeah.
How many more teleports does this person have?
Eliana?
Yeah.
Eliana will say she can do it 3 more times.
I would say if
I don't want to go all the way back. I want to stay at a distance.
Well, then she will say, then perhaps at risk of, potentially losing our quarry entirely should this get too bad, how about we all watch, and I will simply teleport us if we find it necessary.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Alright, fair enough.
Jordan would use because you guys, even though you're like floating up, we're all just sort of outside observing, right? Like nobody's really going anywhere per se.
Yeah.
So yeah, so then it wouldn't really matter to who I cast it on. So I'll use my Pearl of Power and I'll give myself True Sight again while we try to figure out what the fuck is going on. Just that in case any magical shit happens.
Sweet.
After this session, I'm going on a fucking spending spree for gear.
Yeah, I can help you out if you.
Yeah. I'm like looking at my gear slot right now. It's like, it's just the headband, and then the rest of it's mid-ass gear.
Okay, so are we just waiting then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So the mountain continues to shake. Lava just kind of starts to roll down the side. You kind of just hear like the sound of crumbling stone as the inside of the interlinking tunnels that the kobolds have created over time, and that have been sort of terraformed by the red dragons, just sort of starts to collapse in on itself as the dragon the mountain shakes, and you're kind of just watching this mountain just start to crumble. And from the altitude that you guys are at, again, this is mountain range. Like there's multiple mountains that are kind of sort of in one, connected to one another. And slowly but surely, you sort of see like a large portion of a decent ways to the west will like lava will pop out of that one and sort of start to roll down the mountain. And it sort of starts to occur to you at this point that most of this mountain range is just kind of like erupting. And after about 30 to 40 seconds of that, sort of just a decent ways to y'all's sort of west, probably like 1,000 feet or so. The entire top of a mountain just kind of explodes, and just a ton of rocks start to just roll down the side, and this really massive, just hulking red dragon sort of like crawls out of the mountain. Like you just see like a big red hand sort of come out the top and just kind of grip the rock and crush it, and as it pulls itself out. And then it kind of just lets out this bellowing roar that now that it's outside kind of like almost makes your ears go deaf when you hear it. And then once its full body gets out, it kind of like sprouts its wings and it stretches as if it's been asleep. And then it kind of just goes to like take off.
Which way?
Anyone who it takes off south, and anyone who's like seen, who's like a dragon person can like make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Kenzen rolls a 22.
That is a dragon person, or just has Arcana?
What's it?
Has Arcana.
Okay.
Has Arcana.
Kenzen rolls a 22.
Like, you know, you could be a math person, like anyone who's a dragon person.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, cool. Can of Anagus. You know that this dragon is
On a
a.
scale from 1 to Deathwing.
Oh wait, wait. That's geography. Never mind. I thought that was your Arcana. On a scale of 1 to what?
On a scale of 1 to Deathwing, how big is this thing?
It's gargantuan.
Oh,
Oh shit.
that's a big fella.
27, cool. Yeah, so you know that this dragon, just looking at it, seems to be a worm, which is the age tier above ancient.
Yes.
So it's like this thing is extremely powerful and very spooky.
He would just look directly at whatever the fuck her name is, the other bitch with teleport, and he would just say teleport, and then he would just blink out.
Oh, hold on a second. If it's going south, we need to teleport to Talmaraz.
Isn't that where we're going anyway?
No, we're going to Ifringar. Teleporting to Talmaraz is actually a really good call. We gotta warn the city.
How far away is it?
How far away is Talmaraz?
From here.
If you were to walk there by foot, from where you are, Talmaraz is. Let me go to the map.
It's gonna take the dragon a few days, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so take the dragon at least a few days. Yeah. So if you guys were to walk, it would take you probably about like from where you're in the mountains to get down there by foot, 2 weeks, roughly. Probably like 10 days if you were on roads and stuff, which you probably would be. The dragon just straight flying and probably stopping to kill shit on its way, if that's where it's going. It would take it probably like 5 or so days.
He would teleport back to where we were supposed to be, because it's not an immediate threat. And also, we could just teleport there, like, after we do this shit.
Do we know if Adam's still in Ifringar?
He is. So, but I will say though, like, all you know is that it started flying south, and you know that Talmaraz is in that direction. But like, you know,
All right.
there are other like minor settlements that are like also on the way.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
you make a good point. If it's something if anything we tell him, yo, there's a fucking giant fucking dragon flying south in the direction of Talmaraz, what the fuck we gonna do here? I mean, if we need to, we just teleport to Talmaraz. That's a good point.
I have a question. I may have to make a check on this or something. Are there other like worm level dragons like out and about or in existence right now?
No, the strongest dragon you guys have seen so far, is an adult.
Okay.
So
this is
like...
Wait, that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the blue one that I saw.
Yeah, the blue one was ancient.
Oh, so this is bigger than the blue one.
Yes.
God.
Well,
damn.
red dragons are also just bigger than blue dragons, so it's
Right.
it's bigger than it on top of that.
So this is like this is the first worm that has been seen in like thousands of years type shit.
Oh, yeah, like a couple centuries. Yeah.
So this is an Avenger level threat.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
We're not the Avengers now.
Yeah,
We're not those guys.
bro.
But yeah.
We're the
But yeah, so you
Cincinnati
guys are in the air.
motherfucker.
You guys are in the air, and the dragon isn't going after you or anything. So, then the entire mountainside is erupting. But you guys have time to decide what you're gonna do. So what are you gonna do?
Nah, I think
I'm gonna use knockout.
Just be spooked and just fucking teleport instantly.
So he's just
Yeah,
gonna
I think-
teleport himself.
Yeah.
No, he would be like teleport, and then the
Could
people
you
around him would
imagine?
teleport them.
Okay, yeah, because the people around you have to consent to it. So,
I mean, if you
What's-
just like say that, and you know, if you be like, it's like we could teleport to Tamaraz if need be. That you bring up a good point, and then Softail would agree.
I mean, he would like be teleporting. Do I have to ask for consent first, or is it like I teleport and then they have?
no, yeah, you teleport and you touch the people, like you touch the people who you're gonna bring with you, and then you decide you're gonna teleport, and then they decide if they're gonna accept it.
You will not consent to being touched like that. Okay.
But yeah,
Well, I'm
Like,
sure
he's-
shit not
he's
gonna be
getting-
left in
he's
the middle
getting
of
out of
fucking
it.
nowhere. So
yeah,
like,
that's
he's saying we need to teleport. He would touch them to teleport, and then teleport with or without them. Like if they don't.
yep,
wanna go.
yep, that's what I'm saying. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so Eliana will do the same. Assuming you get So, are we assuming that you guys are gonna go to Ifringar because you have time and just like kind of
Yeah.
turn
I'd say so.
in the quest, get the lay of the land, get some gear, warn people, and then head back?
yeah,
I mean, people there need to be warned too. You know.
yeah.
Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. So
So that's
you guys both do that. I'm gonna need a D100 from you, Kane, and Ancus, and I'll roll one.
I really hope.
Again, you only fail this on like a 100 or a 99. Nice.
Oh my God,
Dude, this is-
bro.
Oh my god.
Stop!
It's getting so
Teleport's so funny, dude.
I love
Uh,
it. dude.
Where were you gonna teleport us? I need to know.
Dude, I feel like whenever we get so close to a 99, it's always like we teleport in and we're like an inch away from standing over like a fucking ravine. You just teleport us like right on the cliff. We're always so
Okay,
close to failure.
So yeah, so move you guys back to the world map.
Unbelievable.
So you guys teleport back to, I guess, like what, outside the council building at Ifringar or some shit.
Yep.
Whoops, wrong map. There you go.
All right, boys, we're breaking him out of prison again. Hold on.
All right, so you guys all appear outside the council building, and I guess like, what do? You just go find Adam or something?
I go. Well, it looks like it's about time to go tell Adam that there is a giant dragon heading south. And I just
All right, cool. Around this time of day, you guys know you'd be in the council building doing paperwork, so you just kind of walk in and fucking fucking Calvira's gonna say that she's gonna say that there's something she wants to like look into really fast, like concerning this, and she's gonna kind of say that she's gonna go to the estate,
cool.
and Veshna's kind of gonna like give her a look, and then they're kind of gonna just maintain an eye contact, and then Veshna's gonna nod and go with her.
Can I sense motive?
Sure.
I would like
Let's see what's going
Hey, nat 20, 24.
Nice.
I mean, nat 20s don't do shit, but you know what I mean.
20.
on. That's a 20 as well.
Okay.
Oh shit, 20 on.
Let's go.
One
Let's
roll.
go,
The
gang.
nat
That's 3 people
19.
20, bro.
Nat 19 on the plus one.
Goddamn Sherlock Holmes. Wait, what the hell's the name of the dude from
Alright.
The Boys? The fucking detective.
So everyone. Oh,
Oh,
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But
Oh my god.
but so did anyone roll a 31?
No,
No.
Something
okay.
for sure not.
Tech Knight.
So from Veshna, you guys sort of get that like she's clearly agreeing to something that Calvira is asking of her, but you guys look at Calvira and it seems like, I mean, she just needs to do something at the estate. You take her at her face value.
Alright, well.
Fair enough.
Take her at her face value. Take her at her face value.
And then they leave.
Do you I ask, do you require any assistance?
You ask Calvira,
Yeah.
and she just smiles and she says, "No, something for my mind, not yours."
Alright, fair enough. I take her at her face value.
And then Eliana's just kind of standing there with the fucking she's standing there with the bag with the rabbit in it, just kind of muffling around in one hand, and then she just kind of fucking she just takes out like whatever this world's equivalent of a cigarette is, and she just kind of puts it in her mouth, and then like holding it sort of out the side of her mouth, she kind of holds her finger up to it, lights it, and then fucking just takes a fucking rip of it real quick. And then she just kind of like just says, "Let's go then."
Yeah.
Over to Adam.
So guys, head in. Adam is doing his paperwork and shit, and he kind of looks up to you, and he sees the bag and Ellie on his hand, and he just looks. He seems elated, and he goes, "Tell me the mission was a success."
Well,
Yes, but actually no.
I'll let you take the reins here, Jordan.
Okay.
I
Jordan.
would.
I don't really mind if
Alright,
Softail. I was just sort of making the meme. If Softail would take the point on there, Jordan would just sort of support with details.
Who's the most? Am I the most experienced one as far as like knowing Adam goes in this group?
It's you and Brutus.
Oh yeah, well I guess I would take the fucking reins here.
Yeah.
Well, the mission was a success, but there is a
Excellent.
caveat. After
How-
we made it to the peak of the mountain. We defeated 2 young teenage dragons and polymorphed the adult. As we were leaving, the mountain range erupted into a volcanic wasteland, and emerging from one of the mountains was a worm-sized red dragon who flew up and started to head south.
And he just kind of like he does like the Joker meme for a sec, like he just has like his hand by his fingers by his mouth, and he kind of just looks down and smiles, and he just says, "A worm?"
From what our members of the magical specialty seem to think, yes, a worm-sized dragon.
That's me. It was a worm.
Larger
It
than
was scary,
the
dog.
ancient dragon we saw in Savasa.
Yes, that is what a worm is. And he thinks. This might be an auspicious occurrence. This takes priority now over the invasion to the west, I believe. I will delegate that, preparing for that, to Sir Melavash. We have a new task. Where's the girl, Kavira?
She said she needed to do something at the estate and rushed off.
And he nods and he says, like, it looks like his mind is racing. And he says, there's some things I need to look into. I'll be back in an hour's time. Go to the estate and tell the girl that that next she will need to take this dragon.
Uh-oh.
Dude, can I? Actually, I don't even know if it would be. It's not even a sense motive. Jordan's read right now is that all of the things he was worried about for working for this guy is starting to come true. And I don't know if that's definitely perceivable on his face. He's got like the Tanjiro meme face of just sort of like mild look of sort of disgust. That like the thing he's excited about is having more dragons under his control, and not that a world-ending threat has just shown up and is flying towards his country.
That has horrible little brother syndrome.
What?
I said he has horrible little brother syndrome.
Yeah, 100%. He's like, I want to be better than my brother so bad. I'm gonna have actual dragons. But
yeah, well, go for it.
Does he, like,
Did anyone
walk-
say
it's
anything
like-
to him or anything?
I mean, I was
does he
gonna say,
say that?
you truly think the girl's up to the task? She struggles to handle. This was an adult dragon we just took.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, it didn't seem like she struggled.
Oh.
Well, where she struggled was getting it to land properly, and whatnot.
I'm gonna
But
say
you didn't have any. Yeah.
she struggles to get an adult dragon. You want to take on a worm.
Correct. It should be within her ability. If not, well, I suppose I could do it. Return to me, with her answer. If she doesn't believe she's capable, then I'll do it myself. Just, that creation is hers. She is the Archmage, not me. And I'm doing my best not to step on the toes of the people here. The ones who were trusted with the power before I came. But, if she doesn't believe she's up to the task, well then, that's her decision. And you kind of hear like a finality in his voice, where like, if she like, it kind of sounds like if she doesn't want to do this, like, it's not like he's gonna go, oh, that's okay. It's kind of like a, if you can't do this, then like, what the fuck do you do?
Right.
Like, why are you here? What is your job? Like, what is your purpose?
Fair enough. I mean,
that's wild.
Softail is not one to begrudge a man for wanting some more power, so he's like, it sounds good to me.
Alright, sweet. Anyone else want to say anything before he leaves?
About that?
I don't think Dorton would say anything to Adam directly, but he would definitely address the group if we're heading to Malvira's.
I mean, Can of Andicus would just be like, "Are we expected to help with that?"
Oh, all of you? Yes, absolutely.
Is there gonna be a pay raise because there's a worm and an adult are two very different levels of dragon?
And I don't believe the terms of the agreement we made was that you would only fight or encounter adult dragons. I do believe the terms were you would act on my interest. This is in my interest.
Agreed, but it's a worm.
I think what he's trying to say is if we're going to take on a worm, we're going to need an upgrade in our gear.
Yes, of course.
In my life insurance policy, he's a sorcerer, right?
Adam?
Yeah.
Adam is an arcanist.
What is that? That's like a mix?
It's a mix between a sorcerer and a wizard.
Okay. He's gonna be like, I don't know if you've spent a lot of time at the wizard school, but we do be, keeping histories. Dragons, the worm ones are real strong.
He kind of just raises an eyebrow, and he says, if anyone here has cold feet and doesn't want to do this at all, do make that clear now. One last chance. I'll make it clear that, of course, that you're going to be equipped appropriately for the task. But this task is largely not going to involve fighting it. That, well, would be impossible.
Since the prior to dragons we've captured were going to be used for defense of the city, a beast this large is far more than a watchdog. What plans do you have for it?
A beast this large is a tool of war, more than a show of power, but more an exertion of it. This one we will use to destroy our enemies.
Okay. Dorton just nods. He just nods quietly.
Are we all in agreement?
Let's do it.
Good.
Softail is not waving.
So then he says that. He tells you guys that you're gonna be compensated for the job. He'll even tell you that you will. You guys have completed the quest, so he'll probably just have your payment pre-packaged already, and you guys can just take it. And he will say before he leaves that if each day that goes by that the worm goes unanswered is bad for him. Each day that goes by, it's probably destroying a settlement. And God forbid if it gets to Talmaraz and does damage there, that would be quite literally the worst thing that can happen. So he's going to go check on things down there, sort of keep an eye out, survey the land a bit, see kind of where it's going, what it's doing, and then he's going to come back. But any preparations you guys need to make, he would ask that you make it by the end of the day, and next day tomorrow, where you guys are taking this one on. And then on top of that, convince the girl.
How do you presume we find it, besides the giant red ball in the sky?
You answered your own question.
I have a scroll of find giant fucking dragon that I'll cast.
Dude, I love how much shit Can of Andicus is talking to this king.
That was good to Khajiit, to be fair.
I mean, Khajiit looks at you and he thinks he's fucking with you, but he doesn't have enough knowledge to disprove you. So he mean mugs you for a second, and he just goes like, "Is that real?"
Doran just looks at you. He's just like a slow shake of the head, just like no, it's not real.
Adam just shakes his head, but yeah. Do we understand the plan?
Suppose we do. Is
Good.
Out of character, is there a way that we can have to find this thing? Is there a way that we could position us each in different settlements throughout the kingdom, and then if we spot the dragon, convey to everybody else hey, the dragon's here, we should all show up?
Yeah, you get the idea that tracking this thing will be so easy because it's probably literally just burning shit wherever it goes, and it's also heat massive.
Alright,
So you
feel
can
like
literally
we
just
would
follow the
just,
trail of destruction.
Spend a
damn
day
near.
teleporting to hamlets and
Yeah.
find one that burned down, and then ask
Yeah.
somebody when it happened and where it went.
If they survived.
And Adam is literally pretty much going to get a read on where it is and to look into some other personal things that might help.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
All right, cool. So, what do you guys do now?
Let's go. Calvira, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Before
I'm-
that, I feel like we should have a little convo.
Yeah, I think we should have a group powwow before we go talk to anybody else. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
just-
yeah.
need
So
seven
and,
minutes.
and by the way, how Adam leaves, he literally just kind of turns and just kind of whatchamacallit? He teleports, but he does it very kind of showy. He kind of just walks into the wall.
Can you ping where this
Everybody-
mountain
All
was?
the spellcasters there just
Yes.
sort of fucking roll their eyes.
So do you see on the map where it says where Vernon's temple is?
Yeah.
5 hexes below that.
5 hex. Okay.
So Nero is what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, he's chilling over there.
The literal mountain range that Vernon's temple is at is erupted. Fucking, that's gonna be awkward for him. He'll have to figure out the new. But yeah.
Poor Nero.
But yeah, when we, I guess this would be in our. Do we want to stay in one place? Because I'm sure there's a room in this building that we could.
Oh yeah.
We're
I mean,
in
if you
secure
guys want to,
room right now.
yeah, if you guys want to talk privately, you can. Adam just kind of left you guys in his office.
Yeah. I think as soon as Adam leaves, Jordan would face the rest of the group, and he would say, anyone else a bit nonplussed about the look in our liege's eyes at the idea of capturing a weapon as opposed to warning cities? I'm afraid that this man... question. I have this trait that's called Friends in Every Town. Would I have picked up on any of that talk about... Because Adam brought it up to himself that he's not super popular with the people right now. Would I have picked up any of that shit about the panic around dragons and all that stuff in my
Yeah,
travels?
yeah. People essentially it somehow got leaked. LOL. It somehow got leaked that the artifact that Calvira has was is what those dragons came to the city for. No one knows if it exists. It's kind of a fucking Bush did 9/11 level conspiracy in the fucking city. But people believe that Adam and the council and whatnot kept something that the dragons wanted, and that they didn't give it back, and that they wanted it so bad that they let people die in the city. So there's this kind of vibe that Adam is this just this power hungry jockeying for power kind of dude who kind of cares more about power than their lives and shit. There's obviously people defending him, but it's kind of it's kind of the main issue between the right and the left right now in Ashterra. Okay.
Listen, I don't care if you voted blue or you voted red. But he would, Jordan would pretty much bring those examples up, and he would say, I am at a point where I agree with this talk amongst many of the different towns of this region. I think he's going too far.
At this point, it just hit me. Do you guys want Ellie out of here for this? No, right?
No.
No, would she have just
okay. She wouldn't have just left normally. She would have just kind of been standing there, just kind of with the dragon just like kind of just smoking her cigarette, and then like you guys are like all just standing there, like looking at her. She's like, "Oh, am I supposed to leave?"
Would you mind?
Sure. What are you guys gonna talk about? And she takes a rib.
No. We've been kind of sent to back-to-back missions and things are getting fierce. We need a bit of a recoup that isn't an official meeting, just amongst those that, have our backs to one another when we're risking our lives.
I've got your back. I risk my life for you.
Do I believe that?
I mean, she's not wrong.
You get the vibe. Well, one, she's that's just correct, but two, that she just seems like extremely curious.
Doran would sigh. He would say, right.
I won't take it personally anything if you ask me to leave anyway, but I would.
I would.
Hey, I don't know you. Can you leave?
If we wanted you in the conversation, we would have invited you.
Alright, fine, sure. And then she just kind of like pitches her fucking cigarette, like it's like half finished. She just pitches it onto the floor, and then she just kind of turns, opens the door, and leaves.
Did she stomp it out?
No, like
I pick it up and I finish it.
Ew.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
What is
Oh, yeah,
wrong
you do
with
that.
you?
Okay,
Looking
so
for
she
fucking
leaves.
bones?
She's so
I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Please, I'm stressed.
Everybody just fucking looks at you with disgust. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I'm stressed. Please.
That is the weirdest thing that happened today for us. Picking up
But yeah,
a cigarette
so
off the ground.
you guys do that. But he does that, and then okay, after she leaves, okay, resume where you were.
Yeah, Jordan just says, like, I think that he is far more in the investment of claiming power than he is actually protecting any of his people. And I think he's going to let a lot of hamlets, I start naming like the random ones I know off the map from that area, like he's going to let a lot of those go down before we get this thing under wraps. And he essentially, Jordan would just finish with saying, like, I feel it's either going to be something where if this worm doesn't bring us down, civil war may. So I don't know if the people are going to keep sitting with this.
Yeah, but like, what's the other option for a giant fucking dragon? It's either like, we can't, it's going to be tough to kill him.
Yes, that brings up a good point. You may think his motives may be in power, which, in my opinion, is not truly a problem. But what else do you propose? We find the dragon. He said it himself. We cannot kill it, so we captured it. So what does it matter why he wants the dragon?
If we can't kill the beast, what trust? He looks at you and Brutus. He says, and Ronan as well. He says, you lot seem to have more familiarity with this Calvira lass, so please object if I'm speaking out of turn. But every showing that she's had so far has been poor judgments, emotional outbursts, and very rough around the edges success when success does rear its head for her. Do we really trust that she will be able to handle the task? Or, I mean, that we saw that thing burst out of a mountain range, and we think that man and that child will be able to keep it as a pet?
I absolutely do not trust that Calvira can keep that things under wraps. Nor do I trust that. I have more faith in Adam, but I still have my doubts. It comes down to the point of, if not them, though, who else has the capabilities to do such a thing?
I might. Would I?
Yeah. So, what Calvira explained about the way the wand works is that to use it, you have to be an arcane caster, and 2, you need to have a very deep knowledge of how dragons work, i.e., just a very high knowledge arcana. Because you have to understand its anatomy very well, because it gives you puppet-like control over it. So you could, like, if you don't know its anatomy very well, you might just, take control of it and kill it by accident, etc. Because it doesn't come natural to you. Like, you have to figure out how it breathes and kind of do it yourself. Like, it's like one of those things. It's weird. But yeah, anyone who's an arcane caster can use it.
So I do not even say that.
Yeah, Dorn would just say to that, like, I'm not sure. Well, what we know so far is that to the west in Vexaria, we have a copper dragon to deal with. To the north in Sadasa, we have a blue dragon to deal with. And now we're trying to arm this king with a red dragon.
And by
There
the
are
way,
two people... What?
Oh, go on. No, I was going to say the copper was an ancient, and the blue was also an ancient.
Okay. Yeah, so he just starts, like... He's like, I understand the fear that if we're dealing with powerful foes, we need a powerful weapon. But I don't trust that this man... I don't trust that a power, let alone power over a sentient creature, is going to do anything but have dangerous repercussions. The second control is broken, the second that wand fails, we have a worm sitting in the capital city of a country. Ifringar would be destroyed in seconds.
Can I interject?
Absolutely. It's a conversation, of course.
So we struggled with this one. Like, it was pretty easy, but like that was too young and an adult, and it was still kind of sketchy. It's gonna be real sketchy with a worm, right? But what if if we can capture it, we can kill it. Like, we can just polymorph it into a chicken or something and kill the chicken and it dies. That's how it works, right?
Yeah. It keeps, like, it ironically keeps it, like, its HP pool.
It'll take a while, but it'll die.
But yeah, it would still die.
Stab a chicken like 100 times.
It works so weird. But yeah, effectively, yes, you're correct.
It's like defenseless as a chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, or a bunny, whatever. But like, we could just say we had to kill it because like we failed to catch it. If we don't trust him with it,
would he even believe that we killed it?
I mean, last time he tried to fight a dragon, he had to get sent back in time. What does he know about fighting dragons? Jordan would also say, the other reason why I'm bringing this concern is, as we were all present when we were speaking to that succubus you had captured. My child is in Vexaria. The undead version of her, or what's left of her, whatever you may say it. I'm not one to leave king or kin behind. But I'm also not one to hand a weapon of war to a madman in place of doing duties I find more important. So I'll say this. The moment that this plan or this lad, the lad referring to Adam, breaks all realms of my good faith, I'm heading to Vexaria alone or with friends. And I say that with the kindest way I can, and with all the hope that you all understand why I would do so. But I'm not going to waste my time chasing around what this king views as a weapon instead of a countrywide threat. And I'm surely not going to die before getting to see my daughter one last time.
Your daughter is undead. If you get to see her, would she not try to relieve your head from your shoulders?
If I'm gonna die, I'd rather it be that way than being scorched by a dragon that probably wouldn't look at me over a pile of shit.
Now, would you say that you're saying if things turn around after we complete this quest, you would head west, or?
I'm saying that if we go on this dragon quest and shit starts to go south, if Adam starts to go more off the deep end, if we go over there with Adam or Calvira and they just can't fucking do it, Jordan's leaving. He's going to the west, and he's not gonna waste his life dying to try and fight this thing or capture it for him. He's like, if we can kill it, like he agreed fully with your plan. If we polymorphed it and killed it, that's what he thinks is best. But he's not gonna go on this power crusade through all these hamlets while his daughter is doing whatever with these undead people and I'm blanking on his name, but you know, all the shit that's going on in Vexaria right now.
The man may seem a bit power hungry, but he has not done anything to cause me major alarms as of yet. If something comes up, we will deal with it as we see fit. As of right now, I see no reason to doubt his capabilities. But Calvira is a different story. She lacks experience, she lacks confidence, she lacks gall. Ever since me and my compatriots have come here in the last few years, she has never been more than a child in an archmage's position.
Yeah, Dorn nods in agreement to that. He says, I do feel sympathetic, especially with the threatening tone that Adam had spoken about her using. But perhaps we can ask that Azrin fellow. He might be more proficient in using this wand. That old fellow that helped you with the succubus.
Yes. Let's us go have a chat with Calvira. This conversation could branch in multiple different ways. I'd like to see what she says.
I have a question, Jamel.
Yo.
What's her name? Calvira's stronger than me, right?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Yeah, we're all stronger than Calvira.
Yeah. Calvira, has she leveled since we...
Yes. But she hasn't been out and about doing the adventuring shit like you guys have. Keep it
She's
stacked.
still the Archmage. Fucking what's his name is back.
He didn't want to.
Great question, isn't it?
Oh.
But yeah, I will keep it a fucking stack. She's level 9.
Hey, you know, that's not terrible, but how what we need for a worm right now.
But would you lose? Yes.
Yes. What level is fucking Azkaban? Whatever the fuck his name is.
Azrin?
Yeah.
You know that Azrin is stronger than you guys, and with people stronger than you don't really know.
Okay.
You don't
Azrin
really, yeah.
and Kivana are both stronger, right?
Yeah,
like all
Azrin,
or not Alexander.
Kavana, and Adam are all stronger than you guys.
Oh, Adam's
Yeah.
still stronger than us? Okay.
Bro, he's the king, dog.
I mean, he could be a king, but he could be a bitch.
Or he's
The
the
can
king
still
to a
catch-
god.
He can still catch these hands. All it takes is one throw punch and he can't cast shit.
But yeah, that's true. But yeah, you guys can go to you're going to the estate.
Yeah.
Can we call it here?
Absolutely.
It's getting
All right,
cold.
so I'll see you guys next
Sorry.
time. No, you're good. That's fine. I didn't expect that to take so long. But yeah.
Never doubt the powers of the Cincinnati Zoo's RP.
Yeah, I didn't think there would be any deliberation about Adam's power or whatever the fuck. I didn't think that would be a thing.
That's fun.
but-
Like,
It's actually kind of the party's splitting again. No.
But yeah. So next time,
Dragon Ball Z.
I know like in 2 weeks you're not here, right, Caleb?
Correct.
Yeah, I remember you saying that with Alex.